My beloved child, listen to me now. Lean in. Quiet the noise and steady your heart, for I am speaking with holy urgency. This is not ordinary. This is not another passing feeling or a wave of emotion that will fade by noon. Someone has arranged this for you. Things have been set in motion, some by my hand, some by human hands, and some by hands that do not wish you well. But hear me. All of it remains beneath my sovereignty. Nothing moves beyond the reach of my command. Nothing escapes the borders of my care. I am sounding the alarm to your spirit. The appointed moment I have promised is almost here. It is closer than it looks. It has already left the horizon and is standing at your door. Be ready now, not later. Do not lull your soul back to sleep. Do not fold this word into someday. Now is the watch. Now is the readiness. Now is the hour to stand like a lamp filled with oil, flame steady, eyes awake. There is a movement around you, subtle to the mind, loud to the spirit. Mail is being written. Calls are being made. Meetings are being planned. Opportunities are being positioned. Invitations are being crafted. Pathways are being cleared in other places. Snares are being cleverly laid. Pay attention. Beloved, trust that your prayers never go unheard. Call to me with confidence, and I will move obstacles from your path. Your faith unlocks my wonders prepared for you. I am not telling you this to frighten you, but to fortify you. When I warn, I protect. When I reveal, I cover. When I say, look, I give sight with the command. Do not dismiss the small stirring that has returned to your heart. Do not silence the holy restlessness that refuses to be comforted by lesser things. It is my spirit waking your attention so you will not stumble over what has been purposely placed in your path, both the gifts and the traps. Hear me. Not everything arranged for you was arranged by me, and not everything arranged by others is against you. I am Lord over all arrangements. There are things I have arranged. Doors no hands can shut, timings you could not orchestrate, alignments that bear the fragrance of peace and the weight of purpose. These will feel like the exact key and the exact luck at the exact moment. You will sense my smile, the quiet rightness, the clarity without striving. There are things people have arranged. Some out of love, some out of curiosity, some out of ambition. These may be neutral or helpful for a time. They will require wisdom to steward, boundaries to maintain, and humility to enter. And there are things your adversaries have arranged. Proposals that glitter but hollow your soul. Conversations designed to extract rather than invest. Invitations that flatter in order to trap. Alliances that ask you to shade your integrity by a single degree. They will carry a rush but not a root, noise but not nourishment, urgency without peace. Remember this. Even what is arranged against you becomes raw material in my hands. I weave it into testimony. I turn it into stepping stones. I will not let the craftiness of others undo the calling I have placed within you. The moment is not months away. It is not a distant future for which you can procrastinate preparation. It is near. It is at the door. The wind has already shifted. The clock has already turned. The ground beneath your feet has begun to hum with a frequency you cannot explain, and your spirit knows it. Something prepared is approaching. Therefore, ready your heart. Ready your schedule. Ready your words. Ready your posture. Ready your house. Ready your relationships. Ready your yes and your no. Delay is disobedience when the moment arrives. You not say, when I feel stronger. Strength is given in the obedience. Clarity is found in the step. Light increases as you move. You ask me, Lord, how will I know? I answer you with signs that will not fail if you heed them. Peace in the core. Divine appointments carry a weight of peace beneath the surface. There may be butterflies in your stomach, but your spirit will be still. Cups carry a static of fear or flattery. They tickle the ego and thin the soul. Fruit over flash. What I arrange bears fruit over time. It may begin small but grows, deepening love, increasing integrity, strengthening faith. What is arranged against you promises quick harvest with hidden rot. It seeks to skip process and despises purity. Alignment with calling. My appointments echo what I have spoken over you in secret. They make you more you and me. Counterfeits ask you to mute your voice, bend your convictions, separate your gift from your character. Counsel and confirmation. When you bring the opportunity into the light with mature, praying counsel, wisdom will agree. Counterfeits shrivel under accountability. They demand secrecy and isolate you from voices who love you. Trip your resonance. My arrangements will harmonize with my word. They will nudge you to holiness, generosity, service, and truth. Traps require you to rewrite plain things I have already made clear. Timing that honors rest. What I send may be urgent, but it is not ruthless. It makes room for Sabbath. It does not devour your soul. The counterfeit demands you ignore limits and calls recklessness faith. Mark these. Use them. They are your lamp in the fog. Child of my heart, shine brightly and bless many in my name. Your super thanks strengthens this work of truth and wisdom. Click the super thanks button and receive blessings without measure. I am your refuge and your fortress, the one who covers you with the shadow of my wings. Do not be afraid. Fear subtracts vision. Wisdom multiplies it. I have placed angels to guard your steps. I have headed you before and behind. I am placing my hand upon your mind to steady your thoughts and upon your heart to quiet the tremors of anxiety. You will not miss what is holy, and what is harmful will not be permitted to swallow you. When you sense pressure rise, step beneath my covering. Worship, truth, and stillness. Let your worship be your warfare. Let my name be your strong tower. Let your stillness be your stance, not passivity, but poised trust, like an archer holding the bow at full draw, waiting for the exact breath to release. Some have plotted around you, not always out of cartoonish malice, but out of smallness, insecurity, and hunger for control. They sat aboard and moved the pieces and thought they had ensured your path would narrow to a cul-de-sac. But I have widened your way. What was aimed to narrow you will focus you. What was meant to diminish your courage will distill it. What others intended as a cage, I have repurposed as a chrysalis. You are not being bared, you are being rooted. You are not being detained. You are being refined for reveal. Do not resent them. Release them. They do not hold your tomorrow. I do. And I have already rewritten the ending they tried to draft. Until the moment knocks, do this. Consecrate your attention. Reduce the noise. Close doors that leak your focus. Turn down the volume of comparison. I will whisper strategy to the attentive. Oh, your lamp. Keep short accounts with me. Confess quickly. Forgive freely, less generously. Unforgiveness is sand in the gears of discernment. Guard your gates. Be mindful of what you watch, read, and entertain. Not all content is neutral. Some dull your sight just enough to miss the nuance of my nudge. Order your house. Tidy what you can, practically and spiritually. Bring simplicity to your calendar. Make room to move when I say now. Pray like this. Father, anchor me in your will. Let no counterfeit pass for your promise. Sharpen my sight. Synchronize my steps. Seal me under your blood. Make me quick to obey and slow to speak outside your leading. Amen. Practice the yes and the no. Say yes to what aligns with calling, brings peace, invites accountability, and honors your limits. Say no to what flatters, rushes, hides, or asks you to betray what I have already spoken. Write what you hear. Tib a record. When the moment arrives, you will recognize it by the echo. It will harmonize with what we have written together. Stand in blessing. Speak life over your home in the morning and the evening. Peace to this house. Holiness to these rooms. Wisdom to these decisions. Guarded are these thresholds. God is with us. And when the moment arrives, respond like this. Breathe and bless. Do not panic. Bless the name of the Lord. Ask, is this bearing peace beneath the adrenaline? Look for alignment with the promises and patterns I have been revealing. Seek quick counsel from a mature, praying voice if time allows. Move in obedience, not theatrics. Let your yes be clean and your steps be steady. Seal it in prayer. Invite me to be Lord over the opportunity, not just a guest in the room. Precious child, open yourself to my light. Let it flow through your beam. Together, in love, we will soothe and restore every broken soul. When you stand at the threshold and choose obedience, watch what I do. New beginnings will open like morning light in rooms you thought would stay dim. Fresh assignments will carry familiar grace, and unfamiliar doors will feel like home because I am the one opening them. Restoration will occur in layers. First within you clarity, dignity, confidence. Then around you relationships rightly ordered, resources rightly aligned. Then through you others healed by the overflow of what I have done in your heart. Lifting up will come, not as vanity, but as visibility for service. I will place you where your voice can carry balm and truth. The humble will hear and be glad. Unveiling will take place. Hidden abilities will surface. Hidden enemies will expose themselves through their own choices. Hidden eyes will appear with keys you lacked. Hidden blueprints will emerge from prayers you thought were whispers lost to the night. Acceleration without erosion. You will move swiftly without losing your soul. Grace will pace you. Wisdom will harness you. Joy will accompany you. Provision that confirms my hand. Not indulgence, but enough and to spare, so you may be generous on all occasions. A new name in practice, if not in letters. A deeper identity, a surer stride, a cleaner sound in your words. People will say, you carry something different, and they will be right, you will carry more of me. And for those who arranged harm, justice without bitterness will unfold. I will handle what you could not. Your task is to stay free, not to become a warden of your own grievance. I am near. I am in the room where you read this. I am placing my hand upon your head like a father blessing a firstborn, and I am saying, I trust you with this hour. I know your frame. I remember your tears. I have not forgotten the night you told me you would obey even if no one applauded. I recorded that vow, and I have come to collect it, not as a debt, but as a doorway. You will not be alone in the room of decision. I will be there. You will not be voiceless in the conversation of consequence. I will give you words. You will not be penniless at the threshold of calling. I will make provision appear like manna, just enough for each step, and then enough to share. Your past does not disqualify you. It qualifies you. Your scars do not embarrass me. They testify of me. Your quiet does not mean small. It means clean. Some arrangements will arrive dressed in urgency. Act now, decide now, sign now, or lose it forever. If the peace is absent, let it pass. My child, if you thirst, come and drink from my word. Step deeper into the mysteries of my kingdom with me. Press join to receive guidance and the embrace of loving fellowship. I am not starving you of opportunity. I am protecting you from appetite that eats your future. What is from me will honor your boundaries and your need to seek me. What is from me will not require you to diminish your convictions to expand your platform. At the same time, when my moment arrives, do not let passivity masquerade as prudence. You have prepared. You have prayed. You have counsel. Step. I will meet you in the step, not before it. Nothing can stop what I arrange. Not jealousy, not conspiracy, not bureaucracy, not your own hesitations when you return to me with an honest yes. I open, and no one shuts. I speak, and creation rearranges itself to obey. You can trust me with the timing, with the unfolding, with the results. So be alert. Tend your oil. Keep your lamp trimmed. Watch the horizon of your days with expectation. If you waken in the night watch, bless me. I may be turning the knob on the door. If the day feels ordinary, keep your heart extraordinary. I often knock at noon. Do not fear. Do not delay. Do not doubt. This is the time to be faithful, clear, and ready. I am with you, around you, within you, and before you. When the moment arrives, you will recognize it, not by its volume, but by my voice within it. And when you step into it, you will know why the path was narrow and why the fire was hot. I was preparing you to carry what others could not. Lift your head, beloved. Steady your hands. The moment is near. Stay awake, for I am with you. Beloved one, let my love shine within you. Carry it into the darkest places. In unity, we bring peace and healing to every weary heart. Amen. My cherished one, your presence here is not by mere chance. This moment has been divinely ordained. I have set it before you, not by mere chance, but as a sacred convergence of purpose. In your moments of solitude, you have sought solace, yearning for recognition of the burdens that your spirit has borne. And so it is done. I have witnessed each quiet plea you uttered in sorrow when no eyes were upon you. I have perceived the deep yearning within your expressions, the quiver in your speech, the profound sorrow in your spirit. Verily, you might believe that it has slipped by without recognition, for the transformation did not manifest in an instant. Yet, true belief transcends the desire for swift outcomes. Belief is a journey towards harmony. And today I proclaim to you that which you sought in your heart hath been fulfilled. In moments when your hope flickered dimly, you turned to prayer. Thou didst inquire when thy strength was waning, yet your faith was strong enough to proclaim it. And that humble act of faith stirred my soul. In those days, you believed you were merely enduring. But from my vantage point, I beheld you sowing seeds in the hidden realm. I beheld your supplications ascending, a fragrant offering before my presence. Every plea you have offered with a heart sincere in purpose has not only been acknowledged, it has come to pass in my domain. Verily, you stand on the threshold of that which you have already proclaimed. What was once unseen shall soon be revealed in its true essence. I shall not restrain myself. I am revealing the truth. I am bringing forth the truth. I am laying the foundation. I am not one who would speak falsehoods. Verily, I do not jest with assurances that I shall not fulfill. If I have proclaimed a promise of renewal, then the process of renewal has begun. If I proclaim blessing, then blessing is already enveloping you in ways you have yet to perceive. If I have spoken of transformation, then even now barriers are falling away in the quiet moments. Cease to focus solely on the visions before you. My hand moves in realms beyond your understanding, yet your spirit knows its touch. That is the reason your heart has been moved. Verily, thou dost sense the transformation, even when the words elude thee. The air is filled with the promise of fulfilled hopes. In your moment of turmoil, you sought tranquility, unaware that I was nurturing serenity within your heart long before the tempest outside was stilled. You sought sustenance, and though it may not have arrived in the form you anticipated, it is still on its way to you. Daily, I have been offering the gift of sustenance, strength, and unexpected aid. Your prayers for healing have reached into the depths of the soul, mending wounds that even the finest healers could not touch. I am restoring your thoughts, renewing your view of self, and mending your inner spirit. You called upon a presence to witness you, and I reveal that I have been with you throughout your journey. You are embraced in your entirety, recognized in your essence, and cherished beyond measure. Allow me to share with you a truth of great significance. My responses may not always come with grand announcements or dazzling displays. At times, they come to us softly, in gentle prompts, in sacred pauses that guide us toward greater blessings. Yet, even in my quietude, there lies a purpose, a divine plan unfolding. And in your waiting, I was guiding the divine plan. In your moments of doubt, I was steadfast in my preparation. As you wept, I gathered each drop of sorrow. All that you surrendered in belief shall bear fruit. No prayer you offered in humility was lost. My word shall not return empty. It fulfills all that I have set forth for it to achieve. You walk not in solitude during this season. I have journeyed with you, even when the way became confined. I have shielded you from hidden perils, guided you away from treacherous paths, and protected your name when others sought to tarnish it. I have enveloped you in grace, a protective embrace, and I have been waging struggles on your behalf in the hidden realms. Though the conclusion may not yet be revealed, trust that all is in divine order. The divine has already spoken the truth of what is to come. Verily, thou art on the brink of a great revelation, for the fullness of thy manifestation shall soon be upon thee. And when it comes, it shall not arrive in silence. It shall surely overflow. It shall be evident to all. You are cherished and remembered always. You are never abandoned. You have been selected for a divine purpose, and the chosen often tread paths that may appear solitary, for not all are destined for the heights to which I guide you. You called upon me to lift you up, to bestow my grace upon you, to guide your path, and I embraced your plea with earnestness. Verily, I have been tending to the garden, shaping and refining, not to bring forth punishment, but to ready you for what is to come. For the path ahead, it is essential that your essence aligns with your purpose. Your foundation should be in harmony with your aspirations. You have sought nourishment, yet I am tending to your roots, ensuring they are strong enough to bear the abundance I shall bestow upon you. Do not be deceived by the waiting times. Do not allow the passage of time to lead you astray. Your heartfelt supplication hath been fulfilled. Though it may not yet be tangible in your grasp, it has already been set free in the realm of the Spirit. And now, it is your unwavering belief that shall guide you towards it. Belief serves as the pathway connecting your plea to my liberation. Each step you embrace in faith brings you nearer to the fulfillment of the promise. Continue on your path. Continue to have faith. Continue to hold on to hope. For when I declare it is complete, no force of darkness can undo it. No obstacle can hinder its path, No schedule can hinder its arrival. My affirmation is everlasting. Verily, my decree is unchangeable. Verily, thou shalt not depart from this season without bounty. I am the divine force that brings forth abundance, that heals, that surpasses all expectations. I restore what was taken, bringing forth abundance from the depths of despair. I bring forth a spark of curiosity. I transform despair into hope, sorrow into celebration, and weakness into resilience. This is but a chapter in your journey. It is a sacred moment of transformation, a transformation of all that the adversary believed could shatter your spirit. What once caused you pain shall now be the foundation of your strength. What once brought you low shall now lift you high. Lo, I embark upon a new journey of words, and it shall commence forthwith. The supplications you have overlooked, I hold dear in my heart. The aspirations you laid to rest, I am bringing forth anew. The gates you believed to be shut for all eternity, I am embracing new beginnings that transcend the need for earthly tools. Thou art not confined. You are placed in a divine purpose. You are not facing retribution. Verily, a new path of elevation has been bestowed upon thee. You are seen, my friend. Thou art shielded from harm. Therefore, raise your gaze, stand tall, and inhale deeply. For what you have sought in your heart has already been fulfilled, and what is to come shall render you in awe. Pause for a moment and embrace the essence of this profound truth. I have taken steps forward for you. There is no need for you to exert yourself in persuading me. There is no need for you to plead, for I am neither far away nor unwilling. I stand apart from both sides. I am close and I am ready to serve. What you sought with a humble heart, I responded with authority. I did not seek the perfection of your words in my heart. I was patiently awaiting the moment your heart would embrace the light, and you embraced it with unwavering belief. Verily, that was sufficient. Verily, thou hast been led to think that it is only the fervent, the pressing, the grandiloquent supplications that draw my gaze. But I say unto you, I am the one who humbles himself to listen to the softest call. I am the divine presence that answers with grace to a sincere and humble request. There is no need for you to strive or put on a show for my sake. There is no need for ceremonies or constant actions to receive my grace. It is already within you. You possess it, for I selected you long before you were aware of the path to choose me. You possess it, for my love is not something to be earned, but a gift freely bestowed, with grace without bounds. And it is through that divine love that your heartfelt supplication is coming to fruition. There is a purpose in the unfolding of truth, for not all is revealed in a single moment. Had I unveiled the entirety of my actions, it would have surely burdened your spirit. Verily, I moved with great precision. In the stillness of anticipation, I placed the answers, nurturing them through trials in the gentle art of refinement. For your heart required fortification to embrace the gift bestowed upon you. Your understanding must be refined to guide the pathways I am revealing. Your essence required a firm foundation, lest the gales of triumph sweep you away. I have heard not only the words you uttered in prayer, but also the silent yearning for growth that resides within you. Behold, I perceive your thoughts, questioning whether I had let your memory fade. I beheld as you sought the signs that I had received your call, and even in moments when you could not see my presence, I was leading your path. Let not my quietude be mistaken for idleness. In the stillness, my voice found expression through unspoken means, through individuals, through harmony, through instances of sacred patience. You sought understanding, yet I offered you peace. You sought transformation, and I bestowed upon you perseverance, not because I turned away from your plea, but because I was readying your heart for the answer. Comprehend this truth. Verily, the true blessing lies not in what is bestowed upon you. It is in the journey of faith that your true self is revealed. You have grown in strength, wisdom, and reliance upon me. You have blossomed into a vessel of abundance, capable of not just receiving grace but also sharing it abundantly with others. That holds great significance for me, for I seek not the fleeting comfort of the moment. I am creating within you a lasting legacy, something steadfast and enduring, something that can endure the challenges and tribulations. You have sought more than mere sustenance from me. You have called upon me to transform you into a beacon of my light, and I held your words with great reverence. I shall not respond to your plea in part. I bring forth the fullness of grace, not mere fragments. What I offer is overflowing, rich, and profoundly in harmony with your true calling. It shall reveal truths that your former days could not unveil. It shall restore that which was forsaken and bring forth that which was concealed. I am not bringing you back to your former state. I am sending you forth into a realm of fresh beginnings. This is a new beginning. Behold, a new script has emerged, crafted in the shadows of your suffering and inscribed with the ink of my unwavering vow. Your trial shall not determine your essence. The wilderness served as a sacred space for learning, a place of growth rather than punishment. The flames served as a crucible, a means of transformation rather than a source of condemnation. The delay was a nurturing space, not a rejection. I was nurturing a creation within you that the world had yet to embrace. Verily, the hour is upon us. Behold, the answer has come forth. What was once beyond our grasp shall soon be revealed as truth, and it will be undeniably sacred. Verily, thou shalt find no need to persuade others of its origin from me. My mark shall be upon it, a testament to my presence. Even now, I am guiding the right souls to cross your journey. I am unlocking pathways that remain unbarred to all. I am bringing together sacred bonds, transforming blessings, and redirecting goodwill to seek you out. Fear not, for the moments of harmony shall come forth in due time. Fear not when blessings manifest unexpectedly. This is by divine design. It is a heavenly design. I am the master of moments, and my moments are ever present. It is truly magnificent. Your patience has not been in vain, for the time you have spent has purpose and meaning. Your adversaries shall behold the wonders I shall perform on your behalf, not to cast judgment upon them, but to illuminate that I stand as your protector. Those who have cast aside their belief, who have ridiculed your devotion, who have challenged your commitment, they shall witness the manifestation of my will, not for the sake of seeking their approval, but as a divine arbiter. I bestow blessings upon those who remain steadfast in their loyalty. You chose to remain steadfast when the path of retreat beckoned. You held on when surrender seemed the simpler path, and now I bestow upon you the fruits of your steadfastness, revealing that which was once but a gentle murmur within your soul. Therefore, raise your gaze once more. Raise your spirit once more. Proclaim with courage once more. Live in the assurance that your prayer has already been fulfilled, for it is so. Start to express your gratitude not for what lies ahead, but for the blessings that have already been bestowed upon you. Rejoice in anticipation, not to seek the favor, but to harmonize your spirit with the essence of it. Honor me, not out of need but from understanding. Thou art not in pursuit of a miracle, but rather embracing a divine fulfillment. As you align your heart with thankfulness, the way unfolds before you, burdens are lifted, and joy flows back with strength. This moment marks a divine transformation. Verily, the change in the air that you have felt is indeed true. The divine promise you have sought is indeed a reality. It is the truth of your existence. The blessing is not reserved solely for what is to come. It is unfolding at this very moment. Stride forth with courage. Walk forward with hope and faith. Embrace love with the spirit of liberation. And take heed, for that which you have sought in prayer has already been fulfilled. Walk with the assurance of one who understands the words of the sovereign have already been declared. You are not journeying toward a realm of hope. Thou art treading upon the path of a covenant already realized in the celestial realm. All that stands against you at this moment is but a challenge to the strength of my purpose, and my purpose is unwavering. There is no delay, no detour, no interference that can alter what has been set forth as complete. What I have bound cannot be broken by trepidation, nor can it be undone by human hands. The divine decree has been bestowed upon you, granting you favor in the celestial realm. You have become accustomed to traversing the journey of life as if you are still striving for your moment of revelation. Verily, I beseech thee to transform thyself. I urge you to act as one who has already been blessed with it. For in that instant you called upon belief, I set forth that which was hidden from your eyes. The answer is already unfolding in divine timing. Verily, it is but a short distance. It is nearer than the very air you draw into your lungs. And as you draw nearer to my truth, your vision shall be made clear. What was once a beacon of hope has now transformed into a journey through time. And time is no longer your adversary. It is with you always. Verily, there are those who shall ponder the reasons behind the revelation bestowed upon you. Some may cast judgments upon you, deeming you unqualified or unworthy. Yet, my choice was not founded upon the ways of man. I have established this in accordance with our sacred promise. I have drawn inspiration from the innocence of your lament, in the struggles you endured in quiet strength. In the quiet hours when your tears fell unseen, I felt the deep longings of your heart, the unspoken cries that reached beyond words. I beheld the unwavering belief you held when all seemed to be in despair. In those times, though you may not have seen it, those moments transform into sacred spaces where I bestowed upon you blessings of grace. And behold, that grace is now being set into motion, not solely to uplift your spirit, but to transform the very environment that surrounds you. Your answered prayer serves a purpose beyond your own needs. It shall touch the hearts of all who are bound to you. I am employing you as a vessel. By sharing your journey, you will inspire faith anew in the hearts of many. By your triumph, the hearts of many shall be uplifted. Through your open door, others shall witness the wonders that unfold when one embraces trust in me with all their heart. Your moment of revelation transcends mere desire. It is through your faithful adherence that my splendor shall be unveiled. You have always been held in the heart of the journey. Even when others turned away, disregarded you, or deemed you unworthy, I remain steadfast in my belief in you. I have taken note of each drop that falls. I have borne witness to each humble act of steadfast belief. I stood with you through every quiet struggle. Though you may have sensed solitude, know that you were never forsaken. Though you may have wavered in your faith, my belief has remained steadfast. I held steadfast in the promise of what was to come, even when your eyes were clouded and your heart was heavy. Your value has always been clear to me. I have always been among you, never turning away. I was crafting something of great significance, so meticulously designed that I felt compelled to safeguard the journey until the moment of its unveiling. There were times you desired my swift intervention, to transform the situation with urgency, to bestow comfort without hesitation. Yet, had I acted in that moment, you would have been deprived of the complete abundance I sought to bestow upon you. I did not withhold out of malice. In patience, I awaited the appointed hour, a moment when your spirit aligned with your divine purpose, a moment when your wisdom may safeguard the treasures I bestow upon you, a moment when you were ready to embrace not just the gift, but also the duty that accompanies it. Verily, the moment hath come upon us. Embrace the truth that divine support surrounds you in every moment of your journey. When you utter words, let them flow with unwavering faith. When you lift your voice in prayer, do so with a heart full of hope and anticipation. When you take action, do so with unwavering conviction. Thou art not venturing into uncharted lands. Thou art asserting dominion over that which I have already bestowed upon thee. Allow your heart to align with the wisdom that your spirit has long embraced. This is a time of great promise and abundance. Verily, this marks the dawn of plentiful blessings. This is the time when the seeds sown in sorrow shall flourish in gladness. Your path is divinely guided, not by chance. You have come into this world for a purpose at this very moment. There shall be unmistakable signs, moments that resonate with a sense of purpose, yet they are not mere happenstance. Verily, they are affirmations. I shall commence the act of illuminating the marks of my presence upon those things you once perceived as mere happenstance. In time, you shall see how I intricately wove the threads of detail with utmost care and intention. Interactions, meetings, and even the moments that tried your patience. All were united in purpose. All was preserved and cherished. There shall be no instance of anguish. Verily, there shall be no deviation from the path. I have transformed it all to prepare you for this moment of revelation. Verily, thou may have stepped into this year with doubt in thy heart, burdened by the weight of former trials, reluctant to embrace the light of hope anew. Verily, I am transforming the narrative of your life. The burdens are being cast aside. The fear is melting away. The burdens that once pursued you are now transformed into a spirit of courage. Thou art no longer journeying from mere existence. Thou art advancing from triumph. And this triumph was achieved not solely due to your unwavering spirit, but because my dedication to you never faltered. Even in moments of doubt, my belief stood firm and unwavering. Even in your release, I remained steadfast. May this truth be your steadfast foundation in this moment. Your supplication did not bring forth a transaction. It revealed a bond. You are not merely granted the privilege of my blessings. You are granted the privilege of my presence, and within me lies all that you seek. I engage with you in a profound and meaningful way. I guide you towards the fulfillment of hope. I do not merely offer. I remain steadfast. I do not merely bring back what was lost. I bring forth abundance beyond measure. And I do not merely listen to prayers. I dwell within them. Thou hast endured in patience, lingering in the embrace of what is nearly restored, nearly freed, nearly filled with joy. But I am not the master of the nearly. I am the embodiment of fulfillment, and I am completing the work I began within you. In my realm, every promise is whole and true. Verily, that which I declare, I shall bring to fruition. What I start, I bring to completion, and what I vow, I fulfill with utmost grace. No hand can replicate. Behold, you shall experience the profound essence of a prayer fulfilled in the perfect moment ordained. Cast aside your doubts and embrace unwavering faith. Let us tread boldly, unburdened by fear. Oh, my beloved, I urge you to welcome this season with arms wide open and a heart full of love. Cease your preparations for sorrow. Your narrative has transformed. It is no longer yours to bear. Thou hast endured the trials of the past, allowing the shadows of former hurts to cloud the light of new gifts bestowed upon thee. But I am purifying the perspective through which you perceive my grace. I am guiding your spirit to believe in me once more, not from a place of despair, but from a place of divine insight. You have come to realize that my goodness transcends mere theory. I strive to show you kindness and love. This is not about gaining. This journey is not one of relentless pursuit. This matter concerns the rightful place of all things. When your spirit resonates with my truth, all else shall fall into harmony. Behold the trepidation that arises within thee as thou preparest to embark upon a new journey. It is not trepidation, but rather the unfolding of greater horizons. Thou art reaching forth beyond the boundaries thou once accepted. Thou art entering chambers where thy name hath been inscribed long before thy arrival. You are summoned to fulfill the tasks that were destined for you, yet they demand a transformation that can only arise from trials and tribulations. The flames did not consume you. I purified your spirit. The trials you faced did not break you. They molded you into something greater. The stillness did not condemn you. It revealed the depths of my voice in ways that clamor never could. In every vast expanse of water, in each serene dawn, through countless restless nights, and amidst unforeseen changes, I have cultivated within you a resilience that stands unyielding. You possess strength beyond measure. You are shaped and refined, and that strength shall be the vessel for the glory I am bestowing upon you in this moment. You have sought my provision, and I have already set it in motion to reach you, not merely to endure, but to abound in abundance. Abundant in spirit, ready to share with love. Abundant enough to share with others, free from the worry of scarcity. I do not yield in pieces. I offer abundantly, overflowing with generosity and grace. As you tend to the gifts I bestow, abundance shall follow, not merely from your pursuit, but from your harmony with the divine current. You have sought restoration, not merely of the body, but of the spirit as well. I have witnessed the depths within you where past sorrows linger, causing pain anew. Where joy may seem a challenge and peace appears distant. But I am entering those sacred spaces now. Spaces you have sealed away, believing I could not grasp their essence. Locations where the weight of shame sought to establish its stronghold. I am dismantling every falsehood. Thou art not beyond repair. Wholeness is within thy reach. Thou art never beyond the reach of redemption. Thou art not beyond the reach of profound love. Thou hast sought understanding, a beacon, a path to follow. Yet my response does not always manifest in the flash of brilliance. It is frequently found in the gentle murmur. And that gentle voice has been guiding you each day through that inexplicable feeling within your heart. In that echoing phrase within a melody, in the sacred text that lingers in your mind. I have been leading you with care, not out of separation, but from a place of deep connection. I do not raise my voice from the heavens. As I walk alongside you, I align my steps with yours, gently guiding you and softly proclaiming, "This is the path, step forth in it." You have sought the gift of tranquility, true serenity, not the kind that fades away with shifting tides, but the kind that holds you steadfast when the world seems lost. And I have bestowed that tranquility upon your heart. It is not a gift to be awaited. It is a burden you bear in this moment. True peace transcends the mere absence of troubles. It is I who stand with you, not as a mere spectator, but as a loving guide, deeply attuned to your journey. In every moment, I am with you, fully engaged in the rhythm of your life. There may come times when the shadows of yesterday attempt to ensnare you, when doubts may murmur that true transformation is beyond your grasp, that a return to old ways is inevitable. Yet I assure you, the narrative of your past has been rewritten. That old self hath been laid to rest, renewed and restored. Your past does not determine your essence. Your essence is shaped by the words I have spoken over you, and I have set you free. I proclaim your completeness. I have proclaimed you as my own. Stride with purpose. Speak in that manner. Lift your heart in prayer as it is meant to be. Guide with the spirit of love and compassion. Walk in the light of the blessings you embody. For all that you seek has been provided in abundance. The table is set, waiting your presence. The door hath been opened. The adversary hath been rendered powerless. What remains is for you to find faith once more, not merely with your words, but through the very essence of your being. May your days shine forth the truth that your spirit has always embraced. I walk in unwavering belief. I am here among you, and I have already acted for your benefit. In my realm, all things unfold in perfect harmony and timing. What may appear as waiting is frequently the divine arrangement of a greater purpose beyond your sight. While you were in prayer, I was preparing the way. In your sorrow, I shared in your sorrow. Every moment of your belief has borne fruit. Every tear was seen and cherished. All things have been considered in my realm. In the midst of your suffering, I transformed that which sought to shatter you into the foundation of your blessings. Though the world may whisper that you must raise your voice, display strength, and seek grandeur to be acknowledged, I have witnessed your true essence in the stillness, in those moments when the eyes of others were turned away. And yet, you held steadfast in your devotion. I have witnessed your acts of kindness, done in humility and without the desire for acknowledgement. In moments of silent devotion, when you followed the path of righteousness, even at a great personal cost. That concealed devotion emits a sweet aroma that ascends to my presence. Verily, I shall let go of that which has passed. I do not turn a blind eye. In the fullness of time, I bestow my blessings. And behold, that season is now upon us. Your journey is not one of despair. It is a journey of faith unfolding before us. There were moments when the adversary sought to inscribe their narrative in permanence, as though they were everlasting scrolls of defeat, forsakenness, and disgrace. Verily, I hold the ultimate authority over the final edit, and I have taken my pen and rewritten those chapters with divine grace. Compassion that transforms disgrace into dignity. Mercy that transforms missteps into purpose. Love that transforms despair into hope and allows the wounded to radiate with a brilliance beyond the unscathed. Verily, this is the reason thou hast sensed a transformation within thyself of late, a stirring not born of uncertainty but from the call of purpose approaching. I beckon you to rise from the comfort of the familiar, for it has grown weary and unfulfilling. I am here to stir your spirit and guide you towards your true purpose, for there are paths yet untraveled that yearn for your presence. There are souls whose destinies intertwine with your willingness to follow the path laid before you. This journey transcends your own blessings. It is about becoming a channel for them to flow through you. Allow me to reveal to you the beauty of multiplication. What you bestow upon me, I do not merely come back. I bring forth abundance. Your affirmation is not a mere seed, but a powerful promise. It carries the weight of many generations. What you sow in humility shall blossom in ways beyond your imagination. Your willingness can transform the very essence of the surroundings. From humble origins, I can inspire mighty transformations. I can transform your concealed suffering into a source of healing for those around you. Such is the way when one journeys alongside me. All things hold purpose. I am bringing forth the dreams you have laid to rest, for time has cast shadows upon their possibility. I invite you to return to the prayers you set aside, for I have always been listening, even when you felt unanswered. I have not forgotten. I was guiding you on your path. At times, the vision must rest until the one who dreams is prepared to embrace it. And now you are prepared. Not because you possess all the answers, but because you have come to embrace faith in me during your moments of uncertainty. Such unwavering belief can shift the very foundations of the earth. There is no need to create wonders by your own hand. Remain near to the one who carries out such wonders. I do not seek for you to grasp all things. I implore you to walk beside me, even when the path bends and twists. Even in the shadows, even when the world offers no signs of your inner truth. For it is through belief that one steps forth, even without sight. And thou art journeying into a realm of fulfilled promises, each step taken in faith. I have witnessed the struggles you have endured in solitude, the times you bore the weight of others' burdens, even as your own spirit felt hollow. But now I am restoring the emptiness within you that once lingered. I am renewing that which has been worn thin. I am restoring that which has been given forth. This is a time of sacred transformation. Your burdens seek my strength, your worries yearn for my peace, your efforts long for my sufficiency. In times of doubt, when fear seeks to sow seeds of disbelief, remember that you are worthy of all that is good, and the blessings you receive are meant to endure. Let the truth rise above the shadows of deceit. This blessing is bestowed upon you not for your perfection, but for the grace that flows from me. My goodness flows from a place beyond your actions. It is rooted in the essence of my being, and I remain steadfast, resolute, and relentless in my love for you. Embrace this truth as a refreshing stream that nourishes your spirit. You are cherished and remembered always. You are seen and cherished. You are a vital part of the divine tapestry, woven into the fabric of purpose and grace. You hold a cherished place in my heart. I am revealing my light through your existence, not for the measure of your achievements or talents, but for the purity of your spirit. A spirit that persevered in faith when all seemed lost. A heart that remained open when it would have been simpler to close off. A heart that embraced the call time and time again, even when the price was steep. Verily, I say unto you, this is the task I set before you. Stand firm, not in arrogance, but in unwavering assurance. Divine assurance, the kind that flows from the understanding of being selected, ordained, marked, and graced. The steadfast spirit that remains unwavering in the face of doubt, closed doors, and rising storms. For your foundation lies not in the results that come to pass. It dwells within me, and I shall remain steadfast. The wondrous transformation is not merely happening in your surroundings, but is emanating from within you. You are the manifestation of my strength in action. You are the story unfolding, each line a testament, each breakthrough a divine moment, each instant a reflection of grace. In your quest for survival, you have lost sight of the joy that comes from anticipating the goodness that life can offer. But I come to you with a message of hope, for you were not destined to dwell in the shadows of mere survival for all your days. I have fashioned you to flourish, to inhale the essence of life without trepidation of impending trials, to find solace without vigilance for lurking threats, to rejoice freely without the weight of remorse, to envision without fear. It is within your heart to find faith once more. Verily, it is a time to embrace hope once more. For I am not merely the divine force that upholds all things. I am the one who brings healing and renewal. I am aware of the countless moments you have called out in earnest, seeking divine intervention. Behold, a single sign amidst the turmoil that surrounds you. Behold, it is presented before you, not merely a single sign, but a magnificent outpouring. Not merely a spark, but a radiant fire. I affirm what your soul has already perceived. Behold, the tide is shifting. The divine presence draws near. What seemed to be a lengthy night is now yielding to the dawn of a new day, and with it arrives enlightenment, fortitude, and blessings that were unforeseen. In the quietude of your journey, you have blossomed, hidden from the eyes of the world, in realms untouched by the sound of praise. But now I am bringing you forth into the light, not to exalt you, but to unveil the fruits of steadfastness and dedication. It fostered strength and perseverance. It fostered understanding. It forged a spirit that shall not falter in the face of abundance. You shall not take for granted what I bestow upon you, for you have discovered the strength to thrive without it and continue to honor me. Verily, you are prepared for what lies ahead. Verily, I place my faith in you to carry greater burdens, and I shall bestow upon you abundantly, not solely the treasures of this world, but the essence of my being. In times of turmoil, seek the tranquility that surpasses understanding. Seek understanding as choices arise. Abundant joy that remains untouched by the trials of life. Verily, thou hast reached thy limit with beginnings that bear no fruit. Let us move beyond the realm of nearly. Let us no longer linger in the halls of anticipation. This is unique. This is a journey of understanding. It is a liberation. I have listened to your plea. I have brought it to completion. I have acted for you in ways that will reveal their meaning in due time. You have sought the truth, yet I have bestowed upon you harmony. You have sought guidance, yet I have been molding your yearnings. For what I offer you transcends mere delight for your spirit. It is destined to fulfill your divine calling. Do not allow fear to transform this gift into a weight upon your soul. It is within your reach, my friend. Embrace your true self, for you are meant to shine in your own light. You have been chosen to bear this burden. This opportunity, this connection, this door before you is not placed without purpose. It is a testament to the preparation that has been laid for you. And the preparation was not solely found in your triumphs. It was through your trials, in each gentle affirmation, in every sacred refusal. In each breath, you embraced righteousness over comfort, trust over trepidation, compassion over vengeance. This is the path that faithfulness reveals, not merely results but a deep connection. You are being offered more than just my hand, and thou art drawing nearer to the depths of my soul. And in that closeness, you shall discover a wisdom that remains unyielding, wisdom that remains unclaimed, assurance that remains steadfast in the face of trials. As you journey forth, you shall perceive the clarity of my voice unfolding before you, not due to the volume of my voice, but because your heart has grown in its ability to hear. I am enveloping you in the presence of the righteous voices at this moment, those who shall not diminish your purpose, those who stand firm when your grace comes forth, those who rejoice in your triumphs do so from a place of assurance in their own blessings. I am transforming harmful ways into sacred bonds. Thou hast transcended the bounds that once held thee, and now you are entering spaces that align with your divine purpose, transcending mere ease. There is no need for you to seek forgiveness for the path I am guiding you on. Do not shy away from the gift bestowed upon you to ease the hearts of others. Your triumph is not born of pride. It stands as a testament to my unwavering devotion. Embrace it with grace, yet let it shine forth. Your trials have been many, your prayers have risen high, and your trust has been unwavering. Do not be deceived into thinking this is but a common occurrence. Verily, it is not. It is beyond the natural realm. You have been chosen for this moment in time, not due to your origins or your credentials or your possessions, but because of the sincerity of your spirit. You have sought my favor, my friend. You have taken your place to bear it with grace. Verily, that is a treasure, and I hold it in reverence. Allow that to resonate within you. I hold you in reverence. I have witnessed that which remains unseen by others. Lo, I have taken note of each moment thou hast persevered, when the path of surrender seemed more inviting. Every tear I have gathered, transformed into a seed of hope. And lo, the harvest doth commence, gently at the outset. Then suddenly, when it arrives, it shall not feel like toil. It shall bring forth a sense of tranquility, for you shall see that it was not by your own hand that this came to be. It was I. Allow me to guide you on your path. Allow me to guide the very essence of what you believed you needed to govern. It is not necessary for you to bear the weight of everything alone. Just cling to my presence, and you shall find strength. I remain steadfast in the patience of my heart, and I remain steadfast in the letting go. And you, my beloved, are on the brink of witnessing the great convergence. This forthcoming chapter of your journey shall not be marked by relentless effort, but by the grace of acceptance. You have borne your trials for an age, and the thought of relief may seem distant, yet it is not mere illusion. This is a blessing bestowed upon me. You were not brought into existence to seek my affection, my grace, or my sustenance. I bestowed generously upon those who place their faith in me, not for their flawless deeds, but for the devotion of their spirit that rests upon my own. Behold, that is you. Your reliance has eternally been your power, even when the world deemed it frailty. I am fulfilling your deepest longing. I am surpassing it. Your request for abundance has been heard, and I am delivering an outpouring of blessings. You sought to endure, and I offer renewal. You sought a path beyond your troubles, and I offer you a journey filled with grace, honor, and wondrous signs along the way. For your journey shall not conclude with mere flight. It shall conclude with salvation. Individuals shall gaze upon your existence and behold the marks of the divine in every mended aspect. And though the journey has demanded more from you than you ever foresaw, I have witnessed every offering made along the way. None were without purpose. Every act of faithfulness bore fruit. Barely, the fruit may not have been revealed unto thee at once. Yet, with each affirmation you bestowed upon me, the roots took hold ever more firmly. Even in the midst of pain, particularly in the depths of suffering. And now that foundation is steadfast enough to bear the burden of magnificence. Indeed, praise be, not the glory that the world perceives, filled with fame, praise, or applause, but glory in its purest and most authentic form. The undeniable mark of my being upon your existence. Majesty that calms the raging winds when you utter tranquility. Radiance that tenderizes souls when you extend kindness. Radiance that transforms spaces without the need for loud proclamations. That is what I am adorning you with, not for the pursuit you made, but for the strength you showed in lifting me when all others turned away. There were times when the journey I guided you through seemed unclear to you. In times of uncertainty, when doubt clouded your heart, you chose to walk beside me still. Such unwavering faith is surely recognized in the divine realm. I bless those who hold fast to me in times of shadow. And thus, in this season, I bestow gifts not for the sake of recompense. Your heart is free, yet I find joy in bestowing kindness upon you. I find great joy in witnessing your journey through the blessings I have set before you. The portals I am unveiling now are unlike any you have previously known. These are doors that no mortal can close. They are unwavering. Your past does not define them. They possess strength beyond what is seen. They stand strong, fortified by my promise and my purpose. There shall be no need for you to strive or push to enter. Thou shalt not need to plead for recognition. I am guiding you to a place where your brilliance will radiate effortlessly, and a place where your voice shall resonate in harmony, without the need for uproar, where your presence shall bring forth tranquility without the need for deeds. Even your timing has been touched by a higher purpose. The delays are not denials. They were divine arrangements. If I had shared this sooner, it would have weighed heavily upon you. But now you are prepared, not flawless, yet ready for the journey ahead, and perfect yet devoted. And this is what bestows upon you the grace of qualification, devotion. With your heart laid bare, I can achieve greater things than all the plans of man combined. And you, dear ones, have entrusted me with your hearts time and time again. So step forth not with pride, but with assurance. Divine wisdom has already proclaimed, "Fear not, for you need not persist in seeking what is shut when I have graciously unveiled a new journey before you. Your soul shall resonate with this truth. Let tranquility guide your path. Assurance shall resound in the most unforeseen of realms. Heavenly encounter shall seek you out. Abundance shall pursue you, and all of it shall be enveloped in the gentle embrace of my being. I am here to rekindle within you the essence of dreams that may have been lost, the pure and innocent joy that has been overshadowed by the weight of disillusionment. Thou hast ceased to seek beauty, for pain hath become a familiar companion. Yet I am bringing forth the light of hope once more. Lo, I speak of fresh revelations. I am bringing forth new visions upon the sacred canvas of your mind. Have faith and embrace belief anew. Have the courage to dream of a life that not only shuns suffering but shines with the light of joy. Cast aside your fears of loss, for they hold no power over you now. What I offer, I nurture. What I create, I safeguard. Verily, thou hast dwelt in the shadow of the belief that blessings elude thy grasp. Yet I am bestowing this blessing in a manner that no uncertainty shall ever undo it. Loosen your hold, for there is no need to clutch it with fervor. Embrace it each day with faith, reverence, and a heart open to yielding. This grace extends beyond your own being. It is a legacy passed down through the ages. The renewal, the revival. The beloved shall flow through the generations of your kin. Cycles are being transformed. Changes are unfolding. What has long afflicted your lineage shall cease with your time, and that which starts within you shall bring forth blessings to those who follow in your footsteps. Not solely for the words you spoke, but for the life you led. In the quiet of your heart, you have chosen paths that have transformed the very spirit of your dwelling. You have proclaimed my assurances even in times when the world seemed devoid of hope. Thou hast engaged in struggles that remained unseen by many, and I have witnessed everything. Every moment has been captured in my remembrance, and now I answer not merely with solace, but with a sacred promise. I shall not offer you mere pieces. I bestow upon you abundance. I bring forth enduring solace. I am bestowing abundant grace upon you. For many seasons you have sought my touch for healing, restoration, purpose, and clarity, and now, in this moment, you shall find it without the burden of striving. Verily, you are stepping into a time where your heartfelt supplications shall come to fruition, not in solitude, but as a bountiful downpour from the heavens. Though it may seem abrupt to you, in the fullness of time, All has unfolded as it was meant to be. All things unfolded in their perfect time. All was seen and understood. All was remembered. In every little thing, you shall find it revealed. The manner in which individuals react to you varies greatly. The manner in which blessings appear before you. Behold, the transformation of turmoil into tranquility, a divine gift that soothes the soul and brings forth harmony where once there was strife. In the simplicity of life, my presence shall be felt. In the radiant light that embraces your being, in the stillness that now resonates with purpose, and the unanticipated grace of those we do not know. This is a divine purpose at work. This is the realization of the promise. Behold, I stand before you, a witness to the intricacies of your journey, knowing that you have been steadfast in your patience. Thou hast found tranquility in the journey, embraced the stillness, and determined to continue thy path, even in the absence of understanding. Such a yielding carries great strength. It transforms the very essence of the surroundings. It draws forth divine assistance. For when you place your faith in me, even when the path is unclear, you open the door for me to surpass all that you hope for, and I shall forever surpass your expectations. I am not one who settles for the least. I am the source of abundance beyond measure. Verily, I perceive that your spirit carries echoes of former afflictions. Fear not to embrace hope, for even in the trials of life, there lies the promise of renewal. Verily, I say unto you, this blessing is founded upon a steadfast foundation. It is not reliant on chance or the validation of mankind. It is founded upon my promise. It renders it steadfast and unyielding. Verily, this brings forth safety. There is no need for doubt or hesitation. There is no need to ponder if it is beyond belief. Verily, it is true, for my word is steadfast and I speak not falsehoods. Embrace this time as a moment to release the weight of sorrow and open your heart to the abundance of blessings that await you. Thou hast known the path to endure. Now I guide you on the path to abundance. Flourishing embodies a joy that remains steadfast, even in the face of trials. It appears as a tranquility that endures beyond sorrow. It appears as a time of renewal, not for the sake of perfection, but for the assurance that the one who guides your path is ever present. And so it is. I have always been steadfast in my ways. Even now, I am guiding you towards sacred moments that are meant for you. Those who hold the keys to the threshold beyond. Those who bring forth the light of hope when your spirit falters. Those who lift you in prayer, unburdened by the knowledge of your struggles. I am bringing forth companions, uplifted spirits, wise guides, and guardians. Those who see the gifts I have bestowed upon you and will guide you in nurturing them with care. This is a gift bestowed upon you, even before your heart sought it. Heavenly fellowship for the path that lies before us. Though you have journeyed in solitude for many days, know that you were not fashioned to dwell in loneliness. I am mending the wounds within you that have led you to think you are either too much or not enough. Through the love bestowed upon you, I reveal the truth of your being, as it was meant to be. Marvelously designed, profoundly precious, and graciously prepared for every noble endeavor. This is not mere praise. This is the essence of being. I am guiding you to rediscover your true essence, beyond the suffering and the names that have been placed upon you. And in those times when your spirit quakes with doubt, hold this close to your heart. I lead the way for you. I tread softly in your footsteps. I embrace you with my presence. You are always accompanied on your journey, never walking in solitude. Even in the stillness, I am weaving together the threads of destiny, guiding all toward a greater purpose. Every moment of waiting serves a divine purpose in the grand design. Every path that diverged led you to a greater blessing than you initially envisioned. Your journey is not insignificant. It is divine, and I shall wield it not solely for your blessing, but for the upliftment of many. From your journey, testimonies shall emerge, illuminating the shadows like radiant sparks. Those who have wandered in darkness shall discover illumination through your steadfastness. Those who wander in shadows shall find light in your expressions. Your scars shall gleam, not as tokens of suffering, but as testaments of endurance and manifestations of divine grace. Therefore, do not falter in this moment. Do not seek forgiveness for the blessings that are coming your way. Thou hast not taken it unlawfully. Thou hast not brought it forth. You have been selected for this purpose. Your steadfastness was known only to the heavens, and now I am revealing it unto the world. Behold, not for your honor, but for my purpose. When they inquire about your journey, direct them to me. When they gaze in wonder at the doors that have been opened, let them look to me. When they are unable to comprehend your tranquility, your resilience, your perfect timing, look to me. I shall continue to uphold you, not merely in spirit or emotion, but in tangible ways as well. Abundance shall be bestowed upon you. Help is on the way. Behold, for new paths shall be revealed unto you. I am bringing forth renewal and hope, transforming the broken into something beautiful. I am renewing that which you believed could never be restored. Prepare thyself for unexpected wonders. Prepare thyself for unexpected transformations. Prepare thyself for revelations that shall come forth, unexpected yet profound. Your steps into this season are guided by purpose. This is a purposeful transformation. This is my tribute to the unwavering belief you held when the path seemed unclear. You uplifted my spirit amidst sorrow. You chose to remain steadfast when the path of least resistance beckoned you to flee. Your affirmation was bestowed upon me in the quiet of solitude, unseen by the eyes of the world. And now I am proclaiming it openly, not for the sake of recognition, but for the purpose of harmony. For what you bear was destined to shine forth for all to see. What I have sown in silence shall soon flourish for all to see. And I understand that stepping into the light may bring forth feelings of trepidation. Thou hast found solace in the depths of obscurity. But dear one, I did not bring you into this world to dwell in shadows. I have fashioned you to radiate, to mirror my essence, my magnificence, my affection in ways that are uniquely yours. One does not need to raise their voice to shine with brilliance. There is no need for you to strive for perfection to make a meaningful impact. One must embrace the path of surrender. It is this essence that beckons others to find their way to me through your light. Embrace the gentle strength to fully embody the essence of your true self. I am the wellspring of your being, not the labor of your hands. The burden of the coming season does not lie upon your actions alone. It lies upon the foundation of my vow. You are not bearing this burden by yourself. Fear not, for you need not concern yourself with holding every detail in perfect harmony. I am the keeper of the fragments. I am the one who increases what you bring forth. I am here to uplift you when your spirit wanes, and I shall never tire. Allow me to express this once more. The miracle you have longed for is already in motion. Though the entirety of the vision may not yet be revealed to you, take heart, for the transformation has already begun. In the quiet depths of the earth, seeds find their strength, nurturing their potential before they rise to greet the light. And in this moment, a great deal is stirring beneath the surface of your perception. Have faith in the calling within. Have faith in the transformation. Embrace the discomfort. Even this may herald the arrival of something wondrous and new. Verily, you seek assurance. Behold, it is presented before you. Verily, thou art walking upon the righteous way. Verily, this moment is indeed the appointed hour. Indeed, I embrace this path. I am embracing it with open arms. I am guiding it. Each step of faith you have taken has brought you to this very place. And even your missteps, I have transformed into purpose. I have embraced every path that has come my way. All that I have touched hath been transformed and cherished. Not even the moments you believe it to be failures. Raise your gaze above the shadows of what was not meant to be. Cease the lamentation of past defeats. Your path is not bound by what has been taken from you. It is rooted in the path I continue to walk. Verily, my journey is not yet complete. This journey continues to reveal itself. What lies before you will transform your breath, your words, and your very existence, for you shall at last resonate with the true essence of who you are meant to be. Thou art entering chambers where thy name hath been uttered with reverence. In the quiet corners of your journey, your deeds are being recalled, even in the shadows where you once planted seeds. The fruits of your faithfulness are now drawing near, fulfilling the promise of your steadfastness. Behold, the time of swift movement approaches, not a frenzied rush, but a divine flow. All shall unfold with heavenly grace, not for the sake of ease, but for the purpose of guiding the path forward. And I am also touching the hearts of those who dwell near you. Do not overlook the gentle wonders unfolding within your family, your relationships, and your community. I am nurturing the spirit within. I am in the process of mending faith. I am sharing words that bring forth healing and restoration. There shall be no struggle in seeking unity. I labor with my own hands to create this work. Harmony shall not be achieved by might, but through the gentle, steadfast, and wise movement of my spirit. Even the places that have known desolation and drought, I am bringing forth the nourishing rain. Not solely the nourishment of the body, but the refreshing of the spirit. Where you experienced emptiness, I am bringing forth renewal. Where there was separation, I am bringing together. In moments of doubt, remember that you have always belonged to me. I behold you not by the measure of your deeds. I behold you with a vision of salvation. You have risen beyond mere existence. You are ascending. And as you ascend, so too shall others be inspired to follow in your footsteps. Your triumph shall pave the way for their liberation. Your restoration shall awaken their faith. Your devotion shall transform the very essence of the surroundings. This is the profound impact of faithful adherence. It is ever flowing, unbound by limits. It flows forth. It brings forth a new creation. It increases abundantly. And I have selected you to be a conduit of my purpose, not for your flawlessness, but for your readiness to embrace the journey. Therefore, do not diminish your greatness. Do not doubt the paths I lay before you. Do not hesitate to embrace the path I am inviting you to walk upon. Thou art prepared. You are chosen and blessed. You are blessed with the tools you need. You find yourself enveloped by many. And above all, you are cherished with a profound and unwavering love that no trial can diminish. Embrace wholeheartedly the path that has been laid out for you, not the existence that dread envisioned, not the narrative that shame sought to impose, but the promise I declared over you even before your first breath, the existence in which joy dwells not as a fleeting guest, but as a steadfast companion each day, the existence in which tranquility is not a pursuit, but a cherished companion you hold within, the existence in which my being is not a far-off dream, but your nearest truth. That existence is not a distant vision. It is being revealed in this moment. You have traversed trials and tribulations, and yet you stand resilient. Verily, this is no mere happenstance. It is more than mere endurance. This hand is mine, a gift bestowed upon me, constant and unwavering, leading you through every trial. Cast aside the burdens of yesterday and do not dread the trials that lie ahead. I have walked the path ahead of you. I walk beside you, ever watchful, protecting your path. You are always embraced by a divine presence. You are always accompanied by a guiding presence. Your efforts are not solely your own. You are journeying with heavenly protection. Every longing that stirs within your heart at this moment, I behold it. I perceive the essence of your message. I sense the burden that lies within them. I perceive the silent anxieties that dwell within. I understand the quiet request. And I wish for you to understand that every supplication you have offered has been seen and heard. Not a single whispered plea, not a solitary tear of yielding, not a cry in the stillness. I have embraced them all. In this moment, which is divine, I am revealing the truths. Verily, some of those answers shall appear as pathways to new beginnings. Others shall appear as doors that seem shut, yet you believe them essential. Some shall arrive in forms unforeseen, through those you least expect, in locations unimagined, and at moments that surprise the heart. Yet, all of it shall undeniably reflect my essence. For I do not merely respond to your pleas, but I bring forth a renewal of spirit and purpose. I bring forth renewal from the depths of despair. I create a new foundation that surpasses what was before. I do not merely restore you. I transform you into something entirely renewed. Take a moment to breathe, dear one. Breathe with the assurance of one who feels the divine presence guiding their every step. Exhale with the serenity of one who knows that all has been accomplished. It is complete in its entirety. Verily, not in part. It is accomplished. The blessing is already upon you. A healing is assured. The path is clear and illuminated. It is accomplished, and you shall move onward, not merely wishing but possessing certainty. Be assured that my essence shall guide you in times of uncertainty, understanding that I shall provide for you even before the need comes to pass. Be assured that I shall bestow upon you strength when the shadows of weakness seek to diminish your courage. Understanding that you do not pursue me, I have already arrived to embrace you. You are always accompanied on your journey. With each step you take, I walk alongside you. With each breath you take, I bestow upon you the essence of life itself. And as you journey onward, remember the path I have laid before you. Remember the journey you have taken and the progress you have made. Reflect upon the past solely to acknowledge my unwavering devotion, not to awaken your trepidation. Let the memories of yesteryear stand as a testament to my unwavering commitment to you. Let it be a reminder that I have transformed sorrow into joy in the past, and I shall do so once more. Let it be known that what was intended for ill, I have transformed into a source of blessing. This week, your thoughts shall find peace and tranquility, not due to the cessation of turmoil, but because your soul shall find its steadfastness in the light of truth. This week, your slumber shall be tranquil and serene, not for the silence of the world, but for the strength of my voice that rises above all. This week, your path shall be steadfast and true, not for the clarity of every detail, but for the faith in the one who perceives all. This week brings forth a harmony of purpose, a steadfast promise, and the fulfillment of heartfelt supplications. This week shall bring forth a transformation in the very air that surrounds you. And in every moment of hesitation, remember, I am not solely for you. I dwell within you. My strength flows through you, illuminating your path. My understanding is here for you to embrace. My solace envelops you. My triumph is inscribed upon you. Thou art not returning to the essence of thy former self. You are manifesting all that I have spoken into existence, and none shall undo the words I have declared. Your presence here is by divine purpose. This sacred moment, this divine pause in your day is filled with purpose. I have summoned you to this place. I guided the calm, the moment, the path through which this message reached your heart. For you have been yearning in silence for a profound connection, one that no clamor, no individual, nor any earthly possession can fulfill. What you seek is not another scheme, not another vow from those who falter, but a meeting with the ultimate truth. And behold, I stand before you. I am addressing each soul individually. I address you with purpose, with strength, and with deep intention. My love is a profound truth. It transcends mere words inscribed on paper or expressions uttered in times of feeling. My love is vibrant, alive. It is alive with the essence of existence. It seeks you in the shadows and raises you in joy. Thou hast sought to quantify it through thine actions, thy achievements, and thy triumphs or tribulations. Yet my love remains steadfast, unwavering in the face of your trials and tribulations. It endures. It endures even in your moments of weakness. It endures when others depart. It endures when all else fades into obscurity. My love flows like a river, ever plentiful and overflowing. It fulfills every need, every emptiness, every concealed sorrow you have borne in silence. Barely, you believed that abundance was a distant pursuit, a treasure to be sought after, a gift bestowed only upon the select few who walk the righteous path. Verily, I tell you, true abundance arises when you embrace me wholly. Not a reflection of me molded by dogma or trepidation. Not a mere echo of my being obscured by suffering or remorse. But I, the essence of existence, the one who created you, understands you, and cherishes you beyond your understanding. I am abundant. I freely share my kindness without measure. I offer it for it. I let it flow like the everlasting streams of grace. I extend my hand to fulfill the desires of all creation, even yours. I have witnessed your silent sorrow. In moments when the doors remained closed, when the answers seemed far away, when your prayers echoed in silence, I was there, not distant, not condemning, but ever present, nurturing the seeds of the eternal within you. Where you believed all was still, I shall not let your patience go unfulfilled. Your cries are forever etched in my heart. Even when your tears have dried upon your face and you gently wipe them away in silence, I see you. I have observed it, for I am the one who perceives all, Elri. And I do not merely watch over you. I come forth to you. My blessing is a divine gift, not a chance occurrence. It is by divine design. It is not a treasure earned through flawless deeds. My gift flows from my essence, and my essence is to mend, to nurture, to bring forth renewal, to share what the world cannot provide. Cease to link the gift of grace with hardship. Barely, thou hast been taught to endure suffering ere the dawn of every wondrous transformation. But today, I seek to transform that understanding. Grace may come gently, without warning, in times of stillness, amidst the simplicity of daily life. It need not arise solely from suffering. It need not arise from turmoil. At times, it comes softly, cloaked in stillness, and you may not even perceive that it has already commenced. Verily, thou hast sought the signs, the affirmations, the pathways that are laid before thee. And while I do embrace those tools, I also communicate in the profound depths of your understanding, your essence, your wisdom. I whisper in your silence, your calm, your essence. I share my words in the stillness of your heart. In moments of rest, when the weight of expectation is lifted from your spirit. Lo, I am ever near, waiting for your call. I have not yet walked that path. Yet, there are moments when you seek me with a heart burdened by judgment, believing that I stand afar due to your imperfections. That is not the essence of my being. I do not require you to purify yourself before you draw near to me. I come close as you seek understanding. My love embraces your journey. My love accompanies you in your moments of uncertainty. My presence is your gift in this moment, not in the future, not after you have made yourself whole. Let us transform the understanding of what it is to receive my love. It signifies that you are always within grasp, never too lost, never too shattered to find restoration. Your name is inscribed upon my heart, not in fleeting pencil, but in the everlasting ink of devotion. It signifies that when others turned away, I remained steadfast in my support for you. When others failed to recognize your true value, I have done so, and I continue to do so. Your journey does not diminish the love I hold for you. On the contrary, it prepares your heart to receive my boundless compassion in ways you have yet to imagine. The aspects of your being that you have concealed in sorrow, I perceive them already, and I continue to select you in each moment, in every hour, with every breath I take. There exists not a path of your future that I have not already traversed. I lead the way for you. I am with you always. I embrace you with my presence. And even in the midst of life's struggles, I have been lifting you up in ways you may not have seen. That power that lifted you when you felt you could not stand, that was my presence. In the midst of your trials, I was the calm that enveloped you. That gentle breath of encouragement in your moment of despair, that was I as well. I come to dwell within your suffering. I dwell within your journey. I journey alongside you through every low and celebrate with you on every high. I am the eternal presence that remains with you always. You are seen and cherished. You are cherished and remembered always. You are not forsaken among those who appear more deserving or more prepared. You are known and cherished. You are selected for a divine purpose. You are cherished just as you are, in this very moment. And this love is strong and unwavering. It is not gentle. It is powerful. It offers a shield of safety. It is by design. It shall stand in your defense. It shall pursue you with unwavering intent. It shall restore all that was taken by time or by the hands of man. Verily, thou may not have comprehended all that hath conspired. Verily, I say unto you, none of it hath gone unnoticed. With my vision, I shall embrace it fully. I shall bring it all together. I shall transform the remnants of sorrow into splendor, grief into celebration, and hopelessness into exultation. There exists within you a sacred essence that has been yearning for release not in the flesh, but in the spirit. In patience, we endure, holding steadfast as we prepare for the trials that may come, ever hopeful amidst the shadows of despair. Another moment when the sands of time elude your grasp, just as you believed you had found your sanctuary. Verily, I perceive that. Behold, I perceive the manner in which hope ascends and then quakes within your soul. Fearful of placing my faith too deeply. Fearful of placing faith in the permanence of goodness. But I urge you to release your breath now. Release the hold that fear has placed upon your hopes and dreams. You were destined for a life of abundance, not merely to endure. You were created for tranquility, for solace, for a joy that remains steadfast despite the trials of life. Thou hast borne great trials in quietude. Thou hast borne the weight of sorrow with a gentle smile. In your moments of solitude, you have uplifted the spirits of those around you, even when your own heart felt desolate. Thou hast borne the weight for others, yet in thy heart thou dost yearn for strength to be bestowed upon thee. And I have walked this path. In moments of doubt, when your heart felt heavy and you wondered if I was listening, if my love was still with you, know this: I was always by your side. I have always embraced with open arms. From the dawn of your existence, my presence has guided your path. And in your darkest hours, I have been waging wars you were unaware of, standing steadfast in your defense. Your suffering has purpose and meaning. I have witnessed the profound impact it has had upon your spirit, how it guided you to trust in my presence. Even in your moments of confusion, I never vowed to offer a path free from suffering. Yet I have spoken of restoration. I have vowed to bring forth renewal. I vowed to transform each valley into a source of abundance, and every sorrow into a new beginning. And behold, the harvest shall be revealed. Verily, you shall witness the truth, that I squander not a single thing. The moments in your tale that seemed to signify closure were but mere passages in the grand narrative of your journey. I continue to write, steadfast in my purpose. The words are still fresh, waiting to be revealed in their fullness. Do not mistake a pause for rejection. Verily, thou hast frequently interpreted my quietude as a sign of disfavor, and believed that the absence of answered prayers signifies a denial. Yet, I do not abide by the constraints of mortal time. I am free from the bounds of time and the confines of days. I ready you for that which I have set aside for you. I seek to offer you a gift that transcends the fleeting and brings lasting joy to your spirit. I seek your everlasting renewal. I seek your essence, your completeness, your enduring joy that persists amidst the changing tides of life. And at times, this may lead you to traverse through periods where the earth is being prepared for new growth. Verily, even when it appears that naught is blossoming, I wish for you to understand this truth. Verily, I have prepared for that which is to come. Behold the abundance, the power, the vision, the possibilities. Thou shalt not strive in thine own strength for what is rightfully thine. I shall set them before you that you may find them easily. I shall gather those who will aid you on your journey. Embrace the opportunities that await, even those you have not sought. Proclaim thy name and the chambers thou hast yet to traverse. For this path is not one of striving to ascend a spiritual hierarchy to gain my favor. It is a journey of companionship, each step taken together, each moment cherished, with faith in my true nature and the fulfillment of my promises. Allow me to share with you a profound truth. You were brought forth with purpose. Thou art not a blunder. You are part of a divine plan. Every aspect of your being reflects my creation. Your sensitivity, your discernment, your dreams, your passion, they are not imperfections. Verily, they are signs guiding you towards your true purpose. The burdens that the world deems excessive or overwhelming are frequently the very gifts I have bestowed upon you to serve a higher calling. Do not diminish thyself to conform to spaces that cannot embrace the entirety of thy brilliance. Do not obscure the light of what I have brought forth. There is no need for you to seek forgiveness for embodying the essence of your true self, as I have crafted you to be. In your voice lies great strength, in your prayers flows divine energy, and in your presence there is a profound light. The adversary has sought to lead you astray, to silence your dominion, to take away your essence through trepidation, judgment, and weariness. But I am bringing back that which was taken away. I am restating the eternal truth that has always existed. You have been selected for a divine purpose. You are blessed with all that you need. You are on your path. Your arrival is perfectly ordained. Every path taken, every moment of waiting, every time of quiet, I have employed to strengthen your foundation, ensuring that what we create together now shall stand firm. Cease the endless cycle of your past sorrows. I bear no ill will towards you. I do not tally the deeds of man. I have already borne the burden to bring forth a new beginning. What I present to you now is not judgment, but transformation, compassion, forgiveness, liberation. Today is a new beginning for you. Release yourself from the burdens of yesterday and the heavy yoke of others' expectations that were never meant for your shoulders. It has been taken away. I have already declared you whole and renewed. May that suffice. Trust in the journey, for each step unfolds in its own time. Thou need not chart the whole path ahead. Verily, I beseech you to place your faith in the one who perceives all that is and all that shall be. That you have faith in my guidance and trust that I am not leading you astray. That you recall my paths are elevated. My thoughts are expansive. My vision transcends time. And in times of uncertainty, return to the truths that anchor your soul. My heart overflows with love for you. I stand with you. I stand beside you. Embrace this truth not as a mere thought, but as a steadfast foundation for your soul. You walk through this season not in solitude. I dwell in the intricacies, in the moments of stillness, in the gentle pauses where it appears that all remains the same. Have faith in me, my friend. Have faith in me, even when my presence seems distant. Have faith, for even when the signs are not immediate, they shall come in due time. For I remain steadfast and unaltered. My promise for your life remains eternal. My vow remains steadfast and yielding through the passage of time. I remain unchanged. In the past, in the present, and for all time to come, allow your spirit to embrace that profound truth. You shall find refuge in my embrace. Thou hast borne the weight of burdens not intended for thy shoulders for far too long, weights inherited through generations. Unspoken hopes linger in the air, a gentle weight upon the heart, urging one to embody all that is needed for those around. And though you have journeyed far, your spirit remains burdened, not merely from fatigue, but from bearing burdens that were never meant to be yours to carry in solitude. In your heart, you have searched for understanding, yearning for others to recognize the weight of your struggles. Did I perceive the signs? And I desire for you to listen with open hearts. I have done so. I shall indeed. I have always been here. Every step you have taken has been seen and acknowledged. Every tear, every quiet sigh, every weary prayer has been seen and acknowledged. Every cry I have gathered is like a precious gem, cherished and held dear, not due to any frailty, but because your significance to me is profound. There is strength in recognizing your boundaries. To feel overwhelmed is not a sign of defeat, but rather a moment of human experience. It reflects the essence of your being and opens the path to the sacred. Without my presence, your existence cannot flourish. That ache within your heart, that yearning for a greater purpose, a profound connection, a lasting fulfillment. It is not a flaw, my friend. It is a testament to your divine design for connection, transcending mere existence. That you were fashioned to journey alongside me, not just to act in my service. And I shall not wait for an ideal version of you to foster that bond. I seek the essence of your being in this moment. The weary soul, the one that walks in shadows, the one who occasionally wrestles with faith. Behold, that is the one whom my heart cherishes. That is the one I bestow my grace upon. I shall not restrain myself, for your efforts have fallen short. My love is a gift freely given, not contingent upon deeds or actions. It is a blessing unearned, yet bestowed with grace. I offer it freely and abundantly. I give it all, abundantly, without ceasing. I am not among those who offered their love with conditions. I do not turn away my love in times of your shortcomings. I am ever near, even in your moments of uncertainty. I stand by your side in moments of uncertainty. I come closer. I bow humbly before your suffering. I bring calm to your troubled heart. I cherish your heart with a love deeper than you can imagine. Barely, I see the efforts you have made to shield your heart. Barely, I see that you have erected barriers to shield thyself from sorrow. Yet in doing so, thou hast also kept my spirit afar. Allow me to enter once more, not only in your moments of prayer, but also in the choices you make, in the depths of your contemplation, in the hours when slumber eludes your weary soul, into the inquiries that dwell within your heart, yet remain unvoiced. I stand firm against your uncertainties. Your persistent prayers do not burden my spirit. I find strength in your journey. I journey alongside you, and I shall continue on this path until your eyes are open to the light I behold within you. You are on your path. Thou art not tardy. Fear not, for you are not in a race of defeat. In the hidden moments, you are being molded. In the quiet, you are being expanded. Through the trials, you are being refined. And behold, the version of you that rises anew, fortified in strength, enriched in wisdom, gentle in spirit, yet unyielding, the essence I have nurtured all this time. Though it may not always be reflected in your gaze, have faith, for the transformation is indeed profound. The transformation is unfolding. What I am nurturing within you shall endure beyond all fleeting trials. The groundwork I am establishing shall support not only you, but many others as well. It shall bear those who follow in your footsteps. Verily, the weight of this burden is heavy, for thou art not merely mending thyself. You are transforming the ways of the world. You are bringing forth the conclusion of cycles. You are bringing forth the renewal of great traditions. And lo, the burden of that may seem insurmountable. But I come to remind you, it is not yours to bear in solitude. I shall be your unwavering support. I shall bestow upon you insight that transcends time, tranquility that surpasses comprehension, and grace that extends beyond your grasp. I shall undertake for you that which you are unable to accomplish on your own, not for the sake of pride in your own strength, but so you may understand, beyond any uncertainty, that it was I who guided you from the beginning. Such assistance is freely given, not earned. Embrace it with an open heart. Have faith that my intentions are pure and sincere, for I seek not to lead you astray. I guide you to the precipice not to see you stumble into despair. I do not stir the visions within you merely to see them shattered. As I sow the seed, so shall I reap the bounty. Yet, the harvest requires patience. It requires nurturing. It brings forth illumination. It requires a humble yielding of oneself. Cease your haste in the nurturing of what is blossoming within me. May the roots grow strong and deep. Allow patience to fulfill its divine purpose. And as you await, let not your reverence be in vain. Allow it to be your instrument of strength. May it be as essential as the air you draw in. Verily, I understand the struggle of rekindling hope within your heart. Verily, I understand that disappointment hath rendered thee weary, yet I am not the one who hath caused thee pain. It was not I who departed. I am the one who remained steadfast. the one who embraced you in your moments of despair, the gentle voice that spoke of your value when you felt cast aside, the steadfast spirit who persevered, even in the moments when you faltered. I shall always remain close and warm. I shall always honor your suffering and heed your call. I am with you, a guiding presence in your journey, forever by your side. And in this moment, I am nearer than your very breath, nearer than the next thought that stirs within your mind. In this sacred moment, I extend to you an invitation to find peace and solace, not because all is made whole, but because I am sufficient. I am sufficient for the inquiries that arise. I am sufficient to fill the voids. I am here for the suffering that you have yet to recognize. Come to Mana not merely as a duty, but as a sanctuary for your spirit. Cease your toil and find peace. Release the notion that you must have all the answers before you take a step forward. I walk in the wonder of the unknown. I walk amidst the chaos. I act when belief is unrefined and flawed. This is the sacred ground where wonders take their first breath. Behold, I have seen your struggle, your unwavering strength for those around you, even as your spirit bears the weight of unspoken burdens. Thou art the beacon of hope, the steadfast foundation, the bearer of responsibility, the one whom others seek in their moments of despair. Yet I perceive that which remains hidden from their eyes. Behold, the strength required to wear a smile, even when the spirit is weary. I perceive the burdens you bear in the stillness of your heart. And I wish for you to understand that true strength lies not in the denial of your pain, but in the courage to acknowledge it. It signifies having faith in me to embrace authenticity. It signifies allowing me to bear the burdens you have lost the strength to uphold. It is not required for you to possess every answer. I did not request this of you. I did not bring you into existence for you to seek salvation within yourself. I have fashioned you to journey alongside me, to find solace in my presence, to place your faith in me with the burdens of life that seem overwhelming or intricate. I seek not your flawless nature. I seek your humble submission. Release your burdens, for there is no need to cling to the weight of the world in fear of its unraveling. What appears as disorder to your eyes is frequently a time of divine preparation in my embrace. What may seem like a delay is, in truth, a safeguard for my journey. And in what appears to be silence, my voice resonates with the greatest clarity. At times, the things I choose to keep close to my heart hold as much significance as the gifts I share with others. Verily, I say unto you, there are times when the path before you seems unclear, when the doors of possibility remain shut, when bonds may falter and chances may fade into the distance. But what you perceive as rejection, I frequently see as a divine redirection. I do not shut doors to bring you harm. I guide you towards a place of greater peace, a sanctuary that resonates with your true essence. My refusal does not diminish your significance, nor does it proclaim your worthlessness. You are deserving of care and guardianship. Patience is a virtue, for the finest blessings shall come to those who endure. Your value transcends fleeting satisfaction. Verily, I say unto you, it is but a fleeting thought to think that others advance while you remain in place, that your time has passed, or that others possess greater favor, calling, or preparation. Yet, to measure oneself against another will only steal the joy that I have set before you. Thou shalt not compare thy journey to the shining moments of another, for each path is unique and divine in its own right. I shall not inscribe your tale with the ink that flowed for others. Your path is holy, distinct, and aligned with the divine rhythm of existence. Have faith that you remain in my thoughts. I arrive in my own time. I am nurturing within you a strength that will endure when the storms of existence seek to bring others low. And even in your moments of struggle, know that I am always guiding you forward, preparing the way, nurturing compassion, harmonizing provisions, creating opportunities of grace that may appear unexpected but have been unfolding in the background all along. I bring forth sacred encounters. I bring forth hidden bonds to unite in harmony. And in the fullness of time, all shall align for the blessings I hold for you. Cast aside fear, banish doubt. Embrace the present, and let not your past weigh upon you. For I do not look to your past to shape your future. With a gentle hand, I am transforming your tale, using grace as the ink and mercy as the melody that guides each word. Each mark upon your skin tells a story of endurance and grace. Each stumble serves as a pathway to greater understanding and fortitude. I stand firm, unashamed of the chapters you would wish to erase. In every moment of struggle, I behold the grace that shines through the cracks of our existence. I stood by your side as your heart lay in fragments. I stood witness when the stillness weighed heavy upon the heart. I stood witness to the silence that followed the cries of the faithful, not from a place of indifference, but from a desire to craft something everlasting through the intricate fibers of your suffering. I have always been here. My love for you has remained unwavering, and I shall not waver. My essence transcends your actions. It is bound to my vow, and I vowed to always stand by your side. That encompasses the moments of the journey when solitude weighs heavily upon your heart. Thou art granted the gift of breath once more. Embrace the joy that is yours, for laughter is a gift meant to be shared freely, and trust is a sacred bond that should flourish without fear of harm. Fear not the shadows of loss that may come your way. Come forth and embrace the fullness of the present moment, for it is here that I dwell. In this moment, in this very place, let us not dwell in the sorrows of the past. Do not be troubled by the uncertainties of the day to come. In this sacred moment, in the quietude, in the breath you are embracing now, there lies the sanctuary of my soul. Herein lies the path to renewal, not by striding harder, but by being fully present, in the understanding that there is no rush, for you are not bound by time, nor am I. Embrace this time as a moment to return to your true essence, not the self shaped by trials, not the form molded by the trials of existence, but the essence I was destined to be, the one who embraced the light of hope, the soul who embraced the vision of hope, the one who embraced the splendor of existence before the shadows of doubt clouded the heart. That part of you remains, ever present and enduring. It lies beneath the weight of sorrow and the shields we raise. Allow me to reveal it. Allow me to bring forth a renewal within it. You are not beyond redemption. Your time has been well spent, my friend. Within you lies a boundless source of joy that I can tap into. There are still visions I can bring back to life. You were created for a purpose beyond mere existence. You were created to flourish, to abound, to embrace a life filled with meaning, fervor, and closeness with me. And verily, that path may seem fraught with peril. It may seem like a new path to walk upon. Yet, it is in the unknown that belief finds its home. In those sacred spaces where faith precedes sight, miracles take their first breath. And I assure you, if you continue to walk alongside me, what lies ahead will restore all that has come before. The renewal shall surpass all that you have envisioned. The tranquility shall surpass your greatest expectations. And the love, oh, the love shall be unmistakable. Thou hast borne trials that appear to extend beyond thy capacity, times that challenge the essence of your being. And yet here you stand, not merely enduring, but continually striving to draw closer to me. Though your spirit may have wavered, and your supplications were uttered in sorrow, you held steadfast, and that holds greater significance than you may comprehend. I have never sought perfect faith. I humbly implore you to hold steadfast and not lose hope. In every moment of pain, your presence was a balm to the weary soul. In every moment of suffering, you found a way to lift your spirit in reverence. In every moment of trial, you pressed on, even when your spirit whispered for you to cease. I beheld everything. Each act of courage I beheld was cherished and revered. There exists a strength that speaks softly, yet profoundly. It seeks not the gaze of others. It is not acknowledged with the sound of praise. Yet it is the power that stirs the heavens above. The power of a heart that embraces love even amidst its scars. The power of a spirit that offers forgiveness, even in the absence of justice. The unwavering spirit of one who chooses to cultivate love and grace, refusing to allow resentment to take hold in the heart's sacred ground. That is the vision I hold for you. That is the faith I hold in reverence, not for its perfection, but for its authenticity. It is shaped through trial, not ease, and it is transforming into a foundation that cannot be moved. Verily, I see the weariness that rests upon you, not merely in body but weary in spirit. Weary from the passage of time, weary from the struggles that lie beyond the veil, weary from the burden of sharing truths that remain unseen by many. But I have not guided you to this point only to let you stray in uncertainty. I am the one who brings to completion all that I begin. The words I have spoken into your life continue to unfold and manifest. In moments when the world seems to pause and the air is filled with stillness, know that you are not alone. Yet, in the depths of my being, I toil with purpose. Every delay serves a divine purpose. Every closed door is a step in the grand design of the universe. And every prayer that remains unanswered is cradled softly in my embrace, waiting the perfect time to blossom. There are works I am accomplishing within you before I manifest my blessings upon you. For it is the essence of your growth that holds greater value than the fruits of your labor. I am shaping within you a character strong enough to bear the blessings I am preparing for you. I am broadening your horizons, uplifting your spirit, mending the wounds within your heart that may hinder the blessings I wish to bestow upon you. In moments of stillness, I guide you gently, allowing your spirit to blossom into the fullness of who you are meant to be. And even that journey is a testament of my grace. One does not require a wonder that leads to their own downfall. Thou art in need of one that shall nurture thy spirit and guide thee towards growth. And thus, I am bringing forth that which I am destined to create. I am here, patiently awaiting your time. I am guiding you to journey alongside me, rather than rushing forward or lagging behind. I am guiding you to perceive my gentle call amidst the clamor of existence. How to discern tranquility, even in the midst of your trials. I am here, not merely responding to your pleas. I am here to fulfill the profound longing of your soul. Even the desires that remain unspoken, I perceive the yearnings of your heart. I perceive the silent suffering that lies beneath your brightest facade. And I am not turning my gaze away from it. I am nurturing it with care and love. As a caretaker of the earth, one understands the moment when the ground is prepared to reveal its treasures. In the midst of what shatters, there lies a profound beauty, not for the sake of the suffering, but for the goodness that shines through it. What appears to be the conclusion of a journey may truly be the dawn of a new harmony. I cherish all that is given, even the sorrow that falls like rain. Every moment you believed was forsaken has been intricately interlaced into the grand design of salvation. And I understand your weariness with the promise that clarity shall come in due time. Verily, I do not seek your understanding of it. I implore you to place your faith in me regarding this matter, to journey alongside me. With each breath, a decision unfolds. In every hour, a path is revealed. Fear not, for it is not required to possess all the answers. Remain near, for comfort and guidance shall be found in proximity. Release the constraints you have placed upon your journey of healing, your achievements, and your moments of revelation. I am free from the constraints of your time. I labor in harmonies that nourish your spirit, transcending mere time constraints. Cease the notion that you are lagging behind. Thou art in the perfect place for the transformation I am bringing forth within thee. Cease thy lamentations over the weight. Bestow your grace upon it instead. For in this time of creation, that which I am bringing forth shall endure beyond your desires. I am crafting with purpose and depth. I am creating a foundation that brings forth tranquility, unwavering and steadfast, regardless of the storms that may arise. A source of unwavering strength amidst the tempests that may come once more. Embrace this time as an opportunity to cease your quest for validation and open your heart to the boundless love that is inherently yours. You need not strive to obtain that which I offer with open hands. Your value is inherent, and there is no need for validation. Before the dawn of your deeds, you were set apart. You were cherished even before your first step towards righteousness. You belong to me wholly, forever, and without question. And that is your foundation, not your achievements, not your output, not your might, but my love, my steadfast, eternal, unwavering love. That is the strength that shall guide you. That is the path to your healing. That is what shall uphold you when all else falters. I walk beside you through the quiet times, in the stillness of dawn, in the silence of unreturned messages, in the restless nights, in the inquiries that linger without answers, in the spaces of anticipation, in the ordinary instances that seem devoid of wonder. I am with you in every moment of your devotion. I am with you in your moments of struggle, in the moments of triumph, as well as in the times of weakness. There lies a profound truth. I journey through each valley in your presence, not merely observing from the heights. Every step you take is known to me, for I am with you always. Every tear you shed, I have embraced with open arms. Your every hope hath been cherished within my heart, never to be forgotten. So inhale deeply, let go, find peace. Take your time, for there is no need to hasten to what lies ahead. I have come to be with you now, not merely speaking of what is to come, but bestowing upon you my being in this very instant. And that presence is all sufficient, abundant in grace, for it bestows the serenity that the world cannot offer, the light that darkness cannot overshadow, the joy that remains unshaken by the trials of this world, and the fortitude to persevere, even in the face of uncertainty, for you are never alone on this journey. Verily, you shall not. There are times when you may wonder if your heartfelt pleas truly find their way to me. When silence seemed to echo with emptiness and delay appeared as a refusal, remember that silence is not forsaking. My quietude is not a denial. In your moments of trembling heart and quaking voice, know that I am nearer than you perceive, even when silence envelops us. Your voice, though soft, reaches my heart without the need for volume. I understand the sighs that echo beyond the realm of speech. I hear the whispers of your soul even before they take shape in your words. I see the tempest that brews within your calm, the struggle that fuels your belief. You have borne weights that even your own heart could not comprehend. At times, the weight upon your spirit may seem a mystery, a burden you cannot comprehend. Barely, your spirit yearned for a sanctuary to find peace. And I was that sanctuary. I remain that sacred space. Not merely a notion, not just a thought, not a place to arrive at in time, but a sanctuary in the now, a being, a guiding light. Behold, I stand not as the shadow of what has been nor the whisper of what may come, but as the presence that embraces your present. I envelop the hidden places of your heart with light, bringing forth tranquility where turmoil seeks to dwell. Seek not for more answers, for what you possess is sufficient. Seek enlightenment, for understanding shall guide your path. Understanding the essence of my presence, recognizing the truth of my being. In my journey, I have not been bound by the constraints of formulas or the ticking of time. I journey with purpose, not in a rush. And while the world cries out for results, I gently speak of the journey, not out of a desire for postponement, but out of joy in the creation that unfolds beyond the visible. The gentle unfolding, the divine transformation, the subtle wonders that remain unseen by all but my eyes. I am guiding you to have faith in what may not yet appear as triumph. For genuine belief does not seek proof. It calls for deep connection. When I assure you of my provision, it transcends mere material gifts. Verily, the understanding sought in times when choices weigh heavily upon the soul. Verily, is the strength to rise even when one feels the tremor of uncertainty in their limbs. Verily, I speak of the peace that resides amidst the tempest of relationships. Verily, it is the boldness to step through thresholds that one may not feel worthy to cross. My gift is completeness. I offer not the smallest morsel. I set the tables with care. I do not share what remains. I offer an abundance that knows no bounds. What I offer is a true reflection of my essence, and I am filled with abundance. I am benevolent. I am the source of boundless generosity. Who finds joy in witnessing you embrace the blessings you once deemed unworthy of your soul. Yet to embrace the gifts bestowed upon you, one must first let go. Cast aside the burdens of doubt and embrace the fullness of your being. Let go of the notion that healing must occur in an instant to hold true. Cast away the burden of rest, for it is a gift to the weary soul. Cast aside the false belief that your worth is bound to your deeds. Your worth is not determined by your efforts to gain my love. From the very essence of it, you emerged, shaped by its presence, enveloped in its embrace. All that is good and righteous springs forth from that sacred truth. In all things, your connections, your purpose, your endeavors, your restoration, true harmony emerges when you start from a place of love rather than seeking it. May that serve as your foundation. In each moment, you have sought the grace to pause and find rest. Behold, it is presented before you. Do not feel compelled to race simply because those around you are in haste. Your value is not defined by how quickly you advance on your journey. Verily, I say unto you, I did not request thy performance. I called upon you to journey alongside me, to dwell, to find solace in the vine, that the fruit may flourish in its own time. There are times appointed for flourishing. Some may be for support, yet both are sacred. Both are essential. Do not scorn the moments when it seems as though all is still, for in the quiet, great things are often being prepared. They hold a divine significance in my sight. They are guiding you towards the path that lies ahead. And what lies ahead is not merely a fleeting instant. It is a journey, a profound awakening, a transformation from the superficial to the essence of being. Fear not, for I beckon you to venture into depths that may appear daunting, yet you shall not be overwhelmed. Verily, you shall come to realize that you were fashioned for this very journey, that your spirit is prepared for the profound, not merely the surface. Verily, The waves that once filled thy heart with fear shall transform into the sacred rhythm that guides thee towards thy divine purpose. Yet, in the beginning, you shall place your faith in the flow of the waters. Have faith, for even in the midst of uncertainty, I guide your journey across the waters. You are never forsaken. You are guided on your path. Within you lie treasures yet to be revealed. Hope endures, even when obscured by the sands of time. Vocations that endure beyond the passage of time. My heart remains steadfast in its conviction regarding you. I do not forsake purpose. I do not turn away from the path that has been set before me. I do not diminish the visions of my heart due to the passage of time. All that I have sown within you endures forever, and I am breathing upon it once more. Behold, a fresh breeze, a blazing flame, and abundant favor. This is but a chapter in your journey. Behold, a new value has come forth, a new beginning, a sacred journey onward. Do not weep for the expectations that have yet to unfold. Rejoice in the new life that emerges through yielding. Cease your hesitations and take the step forward, for readiness may never come. I do not choose the ones who seem most ready. I bless those who are most eager. Fear not, for not every path must be laid out before you. Simply utter your affirmation. Indeed, let us embrace the path of restoration. Indeed, embrace love. Indeed, it is so for me. Indeed, I embrace the mystery that is completely understood by my spirit. As you walk in faithfulness, I provide all that is necessary on your journey. Every gift is bestowed in accordance with the divine plan. In the light of faith, understanding shall arise. Faith paves the way for transformation. There is no need to strive against the barriers that stand before you. I am in the process of revealing them. And the doors I closed were for your safeguarding, not for your chastisement. In time, you shall come to see the wisdom in what has not come to pass. Release the burdens of guilt that weigh upon your heart. Release the burdens of fear that bind your path ahead. Embrace this moment with the profound understanding that you are cherished, embraced, and uplifted. Verily, you need not await the unfolding of the next chapter to embrace that truth. Verily, thou needest not behold the blessing before proclaiming it as thine own. Belief perceives that which is unseen by the gaze. Belief transcends the present moment, proclaiming that the divine remains benevolent in this place, and so do I. My goodness flows not from the gifts bestowed upon you, but from the essence of my being, and I shall remain steadfast. This is your time to embrace the blessings that await you, not only those you have sought, but also those you may have overlooked in your heart. The tranquility that your heart has long sought, the joy that is gentle yet unwavering, the love that accompanies you in every moment of darkness. I see you, my beloved. You are cherished and remembered always. You are not left behind. You are cherished, wholly, entirely, forevermore. And all that I have spoken over you remains true. A divine transformation is unfolding within your spirit. Not the kind that makes a clamor or seeks the spotlight, but the kind that prepares all things in quietude. You are returning to the essence of who you truly are. Not the form molded by suffering. Not the one shaped by the thoughts of man. Not the facade you have clung to for your existence, but the genuine essence of youth. The one I breathed into being before the clamor, before the struggle, before the identities. I am casting away the burdens of roles that were never intended for you to bear. I am casting aside the veils that shielded you, yet also hindered your embrace of true love. Thou art not fashioned to wear a mask. You were created to embrace liberation. Within you lie depths yet to be discovered, strengths that shall astonish you, In the profound well of love, there lies the power to heal the wounds of resentment, and in the lessons learned through trials, one finds a wisdom that transcends mere knowledge, emerging from the very essence of endurance against all odds. The aspects of your being that once brought forth sorrow are now transforming into springs of restoration. I cherish all that is given to me. What the adversary sought to stifle your voice, I am becoming the embodiment of that which shall elevate your divine mission. The suffering you bore in the darkness transforms into a precious balm in your grasp. Your worth is great, and your strength is unmatched. Verily, thou hast longed for another to recognize the value that resides within thee. Yet, true worth remains steadfast, untouched by the cheers of many or the doubts of a few. It is made whole. It is sacred. It is a gift bestowed, not a reward attained. When I created you, your worth was not determined by what you could achieve. I beheld you and declared you to be good. Before you set forth on your journey, before triumph or trial graced your path, before the voices of approval or disapproval reached your ears, my proclamation held weight then, and it continues to hold weight now. Thou art not finding thy worth. You are coming into the light of the worth that has always resided within you. There exists a misunderstanding that true strength lies in concealing one's suffering, remaining voiceless, and moving onward despite the wounds that ache within. Yet, true strength emerges not from the lack of trials. It is the steadfast decision to hold on to faith, even when the depths of your being yearn to retreat into silence. It is the strength to seek assistance, to express, though I may struggle, I stand firm in my presence and I hold that truth dear. I do not turn my gaze away from the tears that fall. I gather them into vessels. I do not turn away from the burden of weariness. I embrace it with love. In the depths of vulnerability, true strength is revealed, not through the facade of might or the sheen of perfection, but through the genuine act of yielding oneself. When you allow your heart to be laid bare before me, I commence the sacred work of renewal from within, not through force or condemnation, but with kindness and honesty. I cast away the falsehoods that have taken root in your heart, the notion that rest must be earned, that your worthiness of love requires proof, that attention must be fought for, and that silence shields you from harm. Step by step, I bring down those barriers, not to abandon you in your vulnerability, but to allow love to illuminate the shadows of your heart. What you believe renders you unworthy of love is the very place I seek to mend. Cease the contemplation of past missteps. Cease the endless reflection on those moments you perceive as failures or shortcomings. You are a vessel of purpose and grace, not defined by your missteps. You embody the essence of divine favor. Your worth is not measured by the moments you wish to change. Your essence is shaped by the vow I have taken, and that promise remains steadfast, even in your moments of faltering. I do not break promises. I fulfill their needs. I shall bring to completion the work I have begun within you. Verily, not in part, but in entirety. You are embraced and welcomed, for you are not cast aside. Thou art not too late. You are not beyond repair. You remain forever in my heart. Verily, thou dost inquire why the moment of revelation hath not yet arrived. Yet, the true transformation often begins within. In moments of clarity, the true transformation unfolds within, as the shadows of fear relinquish their hold on your choices, when tranquility becomes your stance, when true joy transcends the bounds of worldly outcomes. Behold, a great transformation is taking place within you, renewing your spirit and guiding your path. And transformation unfolds in a gentle, gradual, and holy manner. Do not hasten the work I am undertaking. Do not look down upon the quiet times that lie beneath the surface. This is the cornerstone that shall bear the burden of your forthcoming ascension. You seek understanding, yet I present to you a greater gift: intimacy. Verily, you believe that answers shall bestow upon you tranquility. Yet I understand that it is the essence of being that your spirit truly yearns for. If I were to provide you with the complete guidance, you would rely on the strategy rather than seeking my support. Verily, I bestow upon you the sustenance needed for this day, the grace to take this step, the strength to embrace this moment, and the light to guide your next choice. I do not conceal what lies ahead to bring you distress. I bear this burden for your safety, and in due season, I shall unveil what is to come. As you step into this new season, know that you shall no longer strive against the currents of life. What hath been destined for you shall soon come to pass, not through your efforts but through your harmony. Embrace the harmony of purpose rather than the relentless chase. Yield to the divine flow instead of mere plans, and cherish the closeness of the heart over the facade of appearances. In that place, the abundance shall flourish and grow. In that place, the tranquility that transcends all comprehension shall protect your heart. In that moment, you shall gaze upon your surroundings and proclaim, "Truly, this is the work of the divine, and indeed, you shall be correct." A serene peace I am bringing forth into your spirit at this moment, not because all burdens have been lifted, but because you now share the weight with another. Thou hast endeavored to bear a burden that was never thine to hold. Let it be set free. Let the result be revealed. Let go of the burdens that weigh upon your mind. Let go of the desire to hold on to control at all times. I did not summon you to oversee the wonders of life. I beckon you to have faith. Trust is an active journey of the heart. It is mighty. It transforms the very essence of the surroundings. It shifts the very foundations of the earth. It quiets the whispers of doubt and raises your gaze to behold the hidden wonders. I have not forgotten the sacred vows I breathed into your soul, even those for whom your prayers have ceased, even those you laid to rest, for they appeared beyond reach. I continue my labor, pen in hand, crafting salvation through each strand of your narrative. Do not gauge your journey by the visible alone. Gauge it by the deep emotions that awaken within your soul, that restored faith, that serene anticipation. I am that one. I am here to stir your soul, to reignite your faith, to inspire you to journey forth as one who is embraced by unconditional love. Behold, I perceive the journey you undertake, traversing the sacred space that lies between your past and the destiny you are destined to embrace. Verily, it brings discomfort, does it not? As if perched upon a bridge, caught between two realms, uncertain of the solid ground left behind and the mysteries that await in the distance. And lo, I am present with you in this moment, not solely in the place you seek, nor merely in the realization of your aspirations, but in this very moment, amidst the chaos, the doubt, and the weariness that life brings. Verily, you need not await the unfolding of the next chapter to sense my presence among you. This moment is holy as well. There exists a misunderstanding that stillness equates to a lack of progress. Yet, in moments of quiet, the purest form of devotion is revealed. Thou dost seek to journey forth, to mend, to gain wisdom. But I am guiding you on the path to being, to enduring, to finding your breath even when the horizon is uncertain. I am guiding your spirit to find peace in the absence of answers, to embrace the divine with an open heart, to seek the light amidst uncertainty, not out of a desire to bring you distress, but to nurture the strength of your foundation, not in the results, but within my very being. In your journey, you discover that true peace arises not from the clarity of all things, but from a deeper understanding beyond mere comprehension. It arrives when your spirit recognizes the true authority. There are whispers that seek to lead you astray, suggesting that your history renders you unworthy of joy, love, and purpose. Yet, I did not seek your past to shape your future. I reached out to you, fully aware of each nuance, each stumble, each diversion, and every unspoken plea in the shadows. All that you are is known to me, and yet I have chosen you. Yet, I continue to construct alongside you. Yet, I have chosen you for a purpose beyond measure. You are already worthy, just as you are, and my love is unconditional. My grace is upon you, not for your actions, but for the essence of your being. Thou hast labored for that which I have bestowed upon thee without cost. In your journey, you have sought to demonstrate your value, yearning for that singular triumph, that affirmative response, that acknowledgement which would grant you the sense of completeness you desire. Yet, you were whole even before the beginning. Indeed, before you took the stage, before you achieved greatness, before you found faith within yourself. The journey finds its rest in this moment. There is no need for you to strive or put on a show for my sake. Draw near unto me. Allow me to embrace you in your moments of weariness, when the weight of strength feels too heavy to bear. Allow me to bring forth words into the quieted corners of your heart. Thou art not difficult to cherish. You are enough, just as you are. You are a cherished soul, worthy of love and grace. You belong to me. Lo, I am casting aside the burdens that do not belong to thee. Thou art burdened, not for thy shortcomings, but for carrying that which was never intended for thee. Anticipations that others have placed upon you. Burdened by the shadows of a bygone era, yet you have risen beyond its grasp. Worry not, for the unknown shall not bind you. Embrace the journey ahead with faith and courage. Yet true liberation is discovered in yielding. It is not in the certainty of the future that we find our strength, but in the unwavering faith that guides us through the unknown. It is not necessary for you to bear the weight of every burden alone. Allow me to be your guiding light. Allow me to guide you. I am the path that leads you forward, even when the way seems lost beneath your very steps. There are wonders that I have already set before you. Yet there is but one essential need: your affirmation. It is not your flawlessness, nor your comprehension, but rather your openness to place your faith in me regarding that which lies beyond your sight. Each act of faith opens a door to new blessings. Each gesture of yielding frees that which had been restrained. Each moment you embrace belief instead of trepidation. You align yourself with the divine purpose of the heavens. Do not let fear hold you back. Take your steps forward, for courage is found in the journey. True bravery is not found in the lack of fear. It is the choice to place your faith in me amidst the trials. And in your journey, you shall discover that I have already paved the path before you, guiding your steps. Verily, I perceive the weariness that burdens your spirit from the endless cycles of beginning anew. How weary your spirit may be from the toil of rebuilding after sorrow, after treachery, after disillusionment. Verily, I say unto you, I desire for you to listen with clarity. This renewal shall not resemble the former. This time, it shall be upon a firm foundation. In this moment, you are not walking the path by yourself. I am placing each stone with you, my beloved, and what you create alongside me shall endure forever. It shall stand firm against all trials. It shall not rely upon fickle endorsement. It shall be grounded in truth, upheld by grace, and characterized by an unwavering peace. Thou art not beginning anew. You are beginning with great strength. It is not necessary to strive for unity with those who are unable to perceive your true essence. Do not diminish thyself for the sake of acceptance. Cease to dim your brilliance for these of others. I fashioned you to stand out, to shine brightly in the world. I have fashioned you to radiate brilliance. Some souls departed not due to your missteps, but because you were ascending beyond the confines they chose to remain within. Release them. Let go of the desire to justify your actions. I am enveloping you with those who recognize your worth, who breathe vitality into your spirit, who cherish the gifts I have bestowed upon you. Verily, you must first hold it in reverence within your own heart. In your journey, there lies a profound beauty. Even in the midst of chaos, even when it seems as though nothing is transforming, you are not bound. You are undergoing a transformation, purified and empowered. The wilderness is but a path to your liberation. It is your time of readiness. It is the place where I cast aside all that cannot accompany you. In the quiet moments, I share truths that may elude your ears amidst the clamor of the world. Embrace the journey with faith and patience. Take your time in the journey of change. There is great honor in your transformation. Each drop of sorrow has nourished the earth. Each supplication has laid the cornerstone of our faith. Though the harvest is not yet visible, know that the foundation is being nurtured with strength, and that is the essence of all that is important. Foundations that run deep, a heart that possesses the strength to endure patiently, unwavering in its resolve, a spirit grounded in love, free from the chains of expectation. This is the place where renewal begins, not in the grand displays or flawless execution, but in the humble acceptance of one who continues to proclaim, "Yes, my Lord," even amidst the pain, even in times of stillness, even in the silence of solitude. Verily, I perceive. I behold your faithfulness. Verily, I behold thy steadfastness. I behold your spirit, ever yearning with hope, and I am cherishing it in ways beyond your current understanding. Thou dost inquire if I remain close, if mine ears still perceive thy voice. Yet my presence is not contingent upon your capacity to perceive it. I am with you in your stillness, in the quiet, in those times when your cries resonate more as sighs than as spoken pleas. Your words need not be flawless for me to hear and understand your heart. I perceive the silent expressions of your heart's sorrow. I understand the burden that accompanies your stature. I behold the stillness that lingers in the spaces of your speech. I am not merely hearing your words. I embrace the unspoken depths of your heart. You have borne great trials in silence, your strength unacknowledged. Thou hast served with grace, forgiven with a pure heart, persevered through trials, and held steadfast in faith, even when the world turned a blind eye to thy sacrifices. Verily, I beheld it, and not one deed of love hath been in vain. Every humble choice to remain steadfast hath been seen and cherished. While others gauge you by your deeds, I have sought to understand you through your willingness to yield. And you have triumphed over every trial that was significant. In times of trial, your love has shone brightly. Thou hast remained steadfast when the path of departure was simpler. In times of doubt, your faith has remained steadfast, guiding you to persevere. And now I come to present the fruits of your faithfulness. Fear not, for what is destined for you shall come to pass without your striving. There is no need for you to plead for that which I am already prepared to bestow upon you. When I bestow my grace, none can hinder it. When I open, none shall shut it. And what is to come shall not be hindered by human hands, by trepidation, or by the shadows of your history. Lo, I have measured the moments with divine precision. I have brought forth the perfect paths, the chosen companions, and the appointed time. There is no need to bend the course of events or cling tightly to dominion. Remain in communion with me. The vine, in its boundless grace, continually bestows life upon the branch, and I shall forever pour forth into your existence. I am restoring you, piece by piece. Some matters I embraced with haste, while others I have permitted to emerge gradually, not to cause you distress, but to foster a profound healing within. I stand unshaken before your triggers, your memories, your emotions. I find no frustration in your journey. I bear with your struggles, for I understand the seeds of promise I have sown within you. Verily, I understand what shall endure when the suffering is cast aside. You are not beyond the possibility of healing. You are never beyond hope. You are being restored in spirit and heart, bringing forth a new light within you. And in each moment you surrender, you open the door for me to act further. I am renewing your joy, not merely as a momentary emotion, but as a steadfast cornerstone of your spirit. Joy that remains steadfast, untouched by the words of others or the circumstances of the day. Joy that flows forth from a profound understanding that you are embraced, acknowledged, cherished, and selected. Rejoice in the midst of the tempest, for the joy of movement knows no bounds even in turbulent times. Rejoice, for I am with you in the vessel of life. For I have spoken forth the end that shall come to pass. For in the midst of all things, there exists a divine grace. Rejoice, for you are free to find joy once more, to envision new possibilities, to live unburdened by dread. This is your share of joy, steadfast and unwavering. Verily, there exists a purpose behind the relentless efforts of the adversary to wear you down, to lead you astray, and to sow seeds of doubt within your heart. It is for you are near, nearer than your heart can perceive. He perceives the change in the air. He perceives the stirring within the soul. He understands the profound effect that your willingness to follow will bring forth. Yet he cannot hinder what I have decreed. He may seek to guide you away from the path before it unfolds. Resist the temptation, my friend. Do not cast aside your weapon merely for its weight. Strength is awakening within you. Your influence is growing ever stronger. Divine support surrounds you. Persevere on your path. Continue to share your words. Continue to be present. Thou art not lagging behind. Thou art not tardy. Your arrival is perfectly aligned with the purpose I have set forth. Comparison shall lead you astray. It shall lead you to ponder the rhythm of your path. Yet, your journey is distinct from theirs. Your journey is uniquely yours. You are being shaped with purpose and care. I am laboring within you, for your purpose is of great significance. For that which I place in your care requires your utmost wisdom and fortitude in its stewardship. And in the fullness of time, you shall come to see the purpose of the waiting. In due time, you shall see the wisdom in the waiting, in the careful tending, in the moments when I held back and said, "Not yet, I am casting away the burdens that weigh upon your spirit." The essence that dwells in the depths of unseen yet ever present. The quiet reflection upon oneself. The voice within that judges us. The tale that speaks of what you ought to have achieved, who you should have become, and the wisdom you should have possessed. I am transforming this rip. Your essence transcends the shadows of your past. You are not confined by the words that have been cast upon you. Thou art not defined by thy failures, nor art thou bound by thy fears. You are cherished, a wondrous creation, a mirror of my essence, and I hold you in great esteem. Indeed, I am filled with a sense of pride, not for the perfection of your deeds, but for your steadfast presence, for the openness of your heart to welcome me, Release the facade you believe you must uphold. I did not request you to wear a mask. I never sought for you to be without flaw. I implore you to embrace authenticity, to approach me with sincerity, even in moments of uncertainty. Your truthfulness brings me great joy. I come closer to your true essence. Your efforts to gain my favor are unnecessary. My heart is filled with love for you. Come forth. Though your voice may quiver, though your belief may waver, though your hands may shake, my love embraces you right in this moment, not in the place you believe you ought to be. And in this moment, I bestow upon you the gift of tranquility, and not the tranquility that the world offers, but that which comes from me, the essence that brings peace amidst turmoil, the essence that permeates your very being and gently assures you, you are embraced. Your thoughts, they are embraced. Embrace it with open arms. Allow it to envelop each troubled thought, every uneasy fear, and every query that remains unanswered. Fear not, for you are enveloped not by foes, nor by burdens, nor by despair, but by divine guardians, by sacred vows, by the unwavering love of a Father who eternally stands by your side in battle. Behold, a new rhythm awaits your embrace, not one forged in the fires of pressure, deadlines, or relentless striving, but one that emanates from the essence of my being. A sacred rhythm where your journey is led by tranquility, not turmoil, where your choices are guided by wisdom, not urgency. In the moments of your existence, I guide you not merely to endure, but to truly inhabit each day with purpose and grace. Awaken each day with the assurance that you are neither tardy nor deficient, nor wandering in uncertainty. You are guided on your path. You are embraced. Thou art precisely in the place I require thee to be for the revelation of the next chapter. Allow me to guide your steps in harmony. Allow me to guide you in transforming your perception of time, opportunity, and the journey ahead. You are a being of great purpose. I did not create you to labor without ceasing and to fade away in silence. I have fashioned you for connection, to embrace, to abound in grace. Allow me to guide you in the art of moving forward with poise and serenity. Allow me to guide you in aligning with my spirit, rather than rushing through times in search of a miracle. I shall accompany you on every step of your journey. I shall be your steadfast support in the tempest, your guiding light in the quiet, your gentle voice amidst the clamor. There is no need to flee from the gift of mercy. The assistance you seek is nearer than you may perceive. I have set forth all that is required: guidance, support, community, restoration. Your heart speaks to me without the need for great feats. It is already within you. You are the light of my heart, and I shall not turn away in your time of struggle. I remain steadfast in your moments of uncertainty. I draw closer still. I gently restore your dignity when it falters. I behold your hands as they quiver in uncertainty. I gently soothe your sorrows as they cascade softly in the night. You are just right, my friend. Fear not, for the time is still upon you. Thou art mine. Embrace this week as a time to rise above the shadows of fear. In the moment you cease to dwell on every fearful thought and choose to embrace my teachings instead, what I have spoken concerning you remains true. What I have vowed remains steadfast. The words I have declared upon your path continue to unfold in divine purpose. All remains as it was intended to be. Patience is a virtue, and what is awaited shall come to pass. Closed doors serve as a shield, guiding us toward a greater purpose, not as a sign of being cast aside. What is unfolding before you calls for your faith, not your reasoning. It is not necessary for you to grasp every single thing. Barely, All that is required of thee is to utter thy affirmation. Verily, embrace the gift of rest. Indeed, let us embrace hope. Indeed, let us embrace the path of restoration. Indeed, to me it is so. The air that surrounds you is transforming. Where burdens linger, gladness shall ascend. Where uncertainty dwelled, understanding shall arise. Where weariness prevailed, vigor is being restored. I am renewing you from within, bringing forth transformation and light. Not to transform you into your former self, but to unveil the true essence of who you have always been destined to become. Firm, courageous, steadfast, luminous, and rooted within me. Thou art not defined by the trials that sought to mold thee. Thou art not bound by the shadows of thy past. You are the one I have brought forth with a divine intention, and my breath continues to nurture you, empowers you, and blesses you. Cease to cast aside your worth. I seek not those who are flawless. I seek those who have laid down their burdens, and your yielding is sufficient. Your readiness stirs my spirit. Your daily affirmation carries a strength beyond your understanding. Seek not the validation of others as you journey in the path I have bestowed upon you. Fear not, for you are equipped with the truth I have bestowed upon you. Speak boldly, for your voice carries the light of wisdom. When I send you forth, I shall support you always. When I lift you up, I shield you with love. And when I set you free, no power shall hinder the spirit that moves within you. You are my herald, my beloved, my beacon in times of shadow. Behold, I witness the enduring love that remains, even in the face of pain. How you continue to manifest your presence, even in the absence of sight. How do you maintain your faith even when the circumstances seem insurmountable? Verily, that is the essence of belief. That is true bravery. That is the kind of spirit I cherish. I do not seek for you to possess all the answers. Do not lose heart, for what lies ahead calls for your spirit, not your flawlessness. Your presence, not your deeds. Thou hast borne the burdens of many for an age. Allow me to guide you towards the fulfillment of hope. Cast aside the burdens of past missteps that weigh upon your spirit. Allow me to guide your mind anew. Allow me to cleanse your recollections with the light of truth. Thou art not beyond redemption. Thou art not forsaken. Thou art not forgotten. You are cherished beyond measure. And even when others seek to diminish the work I am doing in your life, I shall elevate it beyond measure. I set the table before those who judge. I rise in the shadows. I uplift those who embrace humility, ensuring that you shall not overlook what is destined for you, for that which is meant for you bears your name, inscribed in splendor. This is your time to find solace, to embrace life without fear, to release the tears, the aspirations, the heartfelt supplications. I fashioned you to stand out, to shine brightly in the world. I have chosen you for a special purpose. I have bestowed upon you a treasure that is everlasting, a foundation that cannot be moved, a harmony that echoes with the divine. Thou art not destined to be shaped by thy lowest moments. You are chosen by the one who journeys alongside you in every moment. And when you ascend, it shall not be with resentment. It shall be with the richness of oil, with the strength of authority, with the fervor of fire, with the clarity of vision, and with the fullness of joy. For I bring complete restoration. This message has found you for a purpose, not by mere chance. A divine presence has guided you, a soft urging from the heavens, a profound whisper within your soul that could not remain unheard. In your heart, there lies a stirring, a burden that eludes your understanding, and a yearning for clarity that the voices of the world cannot fulfill. And now, in this very moment, you stand here, not out of weakness or despair, but because you are cherished, recognized, and called to a greater purpose. This moment is set before you, for I desire to communicate with you personally. In this sacred moment, let us focus solely on one another, free from the noise of the world. Thou hast endeavored to keep all in harmony, bearing burdens that remain unseen by the world, rejoicing even as your spirit bears the weight of sorrow, feigning strength so that the world may not pry into the depths of your weary soul. In the stillness of the night, you find yourself pondering the depths of change and the hope that it may one day come to pass. In the quiet of your heart, you have offered prayers, even as your tears fell unacknowledged upon the earth. I have listened to each and every one of them. Every breath you take is seen and cherished. Every inquiry hath been met with attention and care. Verily, I say unto you, I am not merely cognizant of your trials, but I have walked alongside you in your struggles. In every quiet struggle, in each restless mind, in every instant you felt solitude, I was ever present beside you. Your weariness runs deep, touching the very essence of your being. It transcends the mere events that unfold in your surroundings. It is a matter of the transformations occurring within your spirit. Thou hast been consumed by thoughts, weighed down by burdens I did not place upon thee. Thou art endeavoring to mend burdens that were not thine to bear. Thou hast been troubled by matters that are not thine to bear. Verily, I perceive the strength of your grasp, believing that should you release even a little, all may crumble around you. But what you have yet to understand is that I have been embracing you throughout your journey. This is the moment when you can find your peace once more. There is no need for you to strive or put on a show for my sake. There is no need for masks or facades. I come not to cast judgment upon your journey. I come to bring you solace and tranquility. I have not come to cast judgment upon your uncertainties. I have come to bring forth the truth and dispel the falsehoods. Hearken to the gentle murmurs that may lead thee to believe thou art insufficient, that the path ahead is forever out of reach, that thou art lagging behind. Verily, I say unto you, those seeds were not sown by my hand within you. They do not embody the truth. They are but a clamor. And today I shall bring forth peace upon the tumult. Fear not the path that lies before you. Thou hast been journeying through the shadows of doubt, seeking to lay foundations when the ground beneath thee seems ever shifting. Thou hast pondered whether thou shalt choose unwisely, whether thou shalt stray from my purpose, whether the foundations shall crumble once more as they did in times past. Verily, I desire for you to listen with clarity. Thou art not bound by the trials of thy surroundings. You dwell within the embrace of your Maker. I have walked the path ahead of you. From the very start, I have perceived the conclusion. And not only am I creating a path, I am journeying alongside you. Every step of your path has been seen and cherished. I have seen your efforts to bear the weight for those around you. I have witnessed your selfless acts, your unwavering generosity, yearning for recognition from those around you. And in the moments when no voice arose, when the stillness enveloped you like a heavy shroud, I remained, breathing hope into the shadows that seemed devoid of light. In every moment of doubt, when you felt the urge to turn away, yet chose to persevere, I rejoiced in that decision. In each instance where you embraced love instead of bitterness, extended grace rather than sought revenge, and held on to hope in the face of despair, I took note of it. For in moments when doubt seemed to cloud your spirit, you continued to move onward with unwavering steps. And behold, that is the essence of belief, and not perfection, but unwavering dedication. Verily, thou hast sought a sign. Thou hast sought guidance in fervent prayer. yearning for that unmistakable moment when all shall be revealed and understood. Yet, I do not dwell solely in the flames or the tremors of the earth. In moments of quietude, I find myself. At times, I arrive as a gentle calm when you anticipated a storm. And behold, this is that moment. My tranquility is the testament. That serene confidence residing in the depths of your being. I am that one. I am here to dwell within your narrative eternally. I am bringing it forth. Fear not, for the path shall reveal itself in due time. Know this. I am with you always, and my presence shall not depart. Fear has held you back from opening your heart once more, fearful to embrace the love within. Fear not, for the weight of hope can be heavy, yet it is through faith that we find strength. Do not let the shadows of past disappointments dim the light of your aspirations. Verily, I comprehend. I acknowledge your fear with compassion. I understand the pain that treachery has brought upon your heart. I understand the profound impact that loss has had upon your spirit. I understand the heaviness that settled in your heart when the hopes you held dear did not come to pass as you sought in prayer. Yet I am not as they are. I shall not forsake. Verily, my convictions remain steadfast. I offer love in its fullness, unwavering and complete. When I pledge my heart to you, I do so with unwavering devotion. I devoted my heart to you even before your first breath graced this world. Thou art not beyond the appointed time. You are not left behind. You are cherished and remembered always. All that I have vowed remains steadfast. Though the course of events may appear altered to you, know that my timing is ever flawless. What I have declared over your life shall bear fruit and fulfill its purpose. Even in the waiting, I have been nurturing your growth. Even in the stillness, I have been shielding you from the unseen trials that surround you. I am here to share abundance and grace. I am laying down strong foundations, ensuring they stand firm when they come forth. I desire for you to embrace and share abundantly. Amen.